Elder Scrolls II Daggerfall, everyone. We're playing our Argonian Whispers in Shadow. Our primary skills are archery, which is mastered. You can only have one mastered skill per character, so that's it. Short blade is capped at 95, and critical strike, it's got 5 more points to go till it hits cap as well. For our major skills, we got lockpicking, pickpocket, and streetwise. For our minor, I was going to say major again. For our minor skills, we've got stealth, mercantile, restoration for restoring stamina, mysticism for teleporting, thaumaturgy for levitating, and illusion just for the sake of producing candles for no reason. Now, as far as our factions go, we are working on the Mages Guild. We've just gained access to magical items, meaning the game is more or less broken at this point, and we are godly now. So, that's about it. We are currently on a mission, you see. We started off in Daggerfall last time, and we made our way all the way over to Borain here. And if we go ahead and look at our current location, our current quest, I should say, Queen Ibuki asked us to look in on Nilfgaard, her grandmother, who's in a castle. I have 138 days to get there. It was 150 days when we started, so it's taking quite a bit of time to travel across the land all the way into the top corner of the Wolfgarian Mountains. Should be right over here. So it's estimating 12 days. We can probably get there in about half the time, I imagine. Either way, doesn't matter too much because we have a recall point back at Castle Daggerfall, so we can instantly teleport back there whenever we want to. What ending am I going to try to go for? That's a very good question. Well, I've set up my base in Sentinel, so I might favor the White Moon over anyone else. However, I typically go with Wayrest when I'm ready to end the game. That said, you know, we might do a 180 and go for Orcish equality. Who knows? Might even side with the King of Worms and watch him become a god. Who knows? There's a lot of opportunities. I can tell you it's not going to be Daggerfall. It's not going to be the Blades because I got kicked out of them. Yeah, I got kicked out of the Blades in this playthrough. So, they're not going to receive my favor, that's for sure. All right, we're going to head on up to Cambria, specifically this little town here in Charbury. Yes, travel has begun. This is going to be mostly a traveling stream. We're going to maybe dive into a dungeon or something along the way, probably steal from a couple towns, no big deal. But for the most part, we just need to travel to Nilfgaard's castle, Nilfgaard, holy crap, words. Nilfgaard's castle. Yes, if we can get to her castle, then I'll consider this stream a success. Afterward, of course, we're going to be playing Metroid Prime. I'm really excited to play more of that. Let's see, we are currently a common citizen in Cambria, meaning they've forgotten our minor crimes. Yes, there we go. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to check on this used equipment store. It's a practical class store. So, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to buy arrows, bandages. I'm going to go over to this guy and say, hey, how would you like to buy some books? And I look around and I realize that I don't have... Oh, there we go. Holy Tome, Talisman, Holy Tome. Excellent. So we were able to sell some things to him. Not this book, because it's Arcade of the God, and that's important. That's very important. My Warframe guide video, awesome. I'm glad it was helpful. Unfortunately, some things about it are already out of date, like the Steel Path existing and... well, what the corrosive status effect does. So, like, I mean, corrosive is still the best thing to use against Grenier. It's and infested and, you know, anything that's not Corpus. But my point is more or less that, like, I'm glad my Warframe guide video is helpful, but it is actually out of date now. Okay. Let's go ahead and use sell some books. No problem there. We're going to check the other... Oh, got a bandage right off the bat. Very good, very good. My next Warframe video, unfortunately, won't be a helpful guide. It'll be more of a a criticism with some suggestions to the developers. Kind of like the last two I did. I did what if the Kuvelich system was good, and what if Railjack was good. And they mostly ignored the Kuvelich system, but the 2 or 3 things from what if Railjack were implemented, so that's a good thing, I guess. Yes, the devs are terrible at explaining things in the game. They, I have some ideas about how they could replace the star map with something better. Still keep it the star map, mind you, but replace it with something better, and I'll get into that in my next video. But for now, video game. Okay, so we're gonna go check out this provision store, and that's that. How am I doing this night? I'm doing pretty well. I'm actually gonna bring the temperature down. I'm looking at this, and it's like I have it set at 78 degrees, which, you know, is that's according to this little thing, it says 26. But I'm just gonna bring it down another couple degrees there. Oops, I say that, and then I promptly drop the remote control because I am a genius. Thankfully, we can just pick it up again. What did it fall on? Ah, the roller brush. Yes, this is for hair picking up. So what you do is you roll this brush across surfaces, like a screen that may or may not be here, and it picks up cat hair. Kind of a big deal. Now, let's see here. We're gonna buy some arrows. There we go. Ooh. Well, I mean, my air conditioning's just like, it's just kind of a unit. Barely make it out there. You can see it's actually on the ground, and there's a pipe going up there into the windowsill. And that's kind of just how it works. Is it just kind of does that. But yeah, it's a remote control, so I don't have to climb over the stuff behind the screen to get to it. Yeah. We don't have central air here. If anything, 2/3 of the year, air conditioning isn't required. It's just for whatever reason, this summer decided to kick my ass with high temperatures. Neighbor's cat. The neighbor's cat can't get in here whenever he wants now. The neighbor's cat is let in on occasion, but there's no way for the cat to climb in. How's the weather been in Denver? I can show you, actually. With this upcoming... I mean, it's mostly been hot, I should say, and sunny. But have a look at this. This is our upcoming forecast here. And that basically, you know... So, blazing hot, slightly less blazing hot, and then snowing. Blizzard watch on Tuesday. Yes. Okay. So now you know. Denver, Mile High City. We got altitude. Yes. Oh, trust me. I was in California when it was 107. I've been traveling lately, you know. All my plans got put on hold when the plague started, but we're running up against some contract deadlines I can't really go into detail about, but it basically requires that I actually go and do things. So, let's see. Antiquities. Let's go check out that place. I end up on the wrong side of it, of course. Oh, nice. This is a store where we can get random items like fish and arrows. Yes. Fish and arrows. Let's sell to this guy. Let's sell our junk. Like anything that is not a dagger or, yeah, like this Daedric battle axe and the short bow. I don't need those things. I'm actually going to get rid of the... yeah, I'm just going to go through this, and anything that's not ebony or orcish, probably going to get tossed. Some things that are Daedric. Excuse me. Some things that are Daedric are going to get tossed, too. Mithril Warhammer, there we go. Daedric Staff, yep. We're going to hold on to the orcish short sword just for a bit. Adamantium Longsword goes. Mithril Claymore. Ebony Longsword. Wakizashi. See, anything that's a quote-unquote longsword, we're getting rid of. And then we're holding on to anything that's... holding on to anything that's a short blade. I've been getting... Like, I'm going to get rid of the Daedric Tonto just because, like, the Orcish short sword's a different color, so it's, I don't know, fashion or something. It's green blade. It's weird. So I'm just feeling like holding on to this one, despite, you know, getting rid of the Daedric Tonto there. I'm mostly holding on to daggers, as you can see. We're collecting as many daggers as we can get. We're getting rid of the adamantium. All right, so you're asking, have I ever considered to collect the paintings in Daggerfall? There are 180 altogether, but beware, there are some not for safe for work ones. I mean, nudity in Daggerfall is also known as cheesecake, and it's common and actual, and in it, the way it's depicted, it's not actually pornography, so it's a-okay to be in the game and be displayed as long as it isn't the focus of the stream. Like, I don't have a problem with it flashing a pair of breasts, because that's what Daggerfall does all the time. You walk upstairs and there's a lady, you know, with one breast exposed. That happens all the time. So, you know, with a painting that is supposedly not safe for work, yeah. That some of the images were from Playboy, just pixelated. That's hilarious and terrible, actually. I had no idea. I had no idea. That is hilarious and stupid, actually. Very stupid. Elven Pauldron, Elven Cuirass, Dwarven Warhammer, short bow there. That would be a derivative work. Oof. Wouldn't want to get in that legal arena, that's for sure. Okay, we are going to sell all these books now. Very good. That should do it. I think we're in a good situation here where we can just kind of sell these and be done with it. Okay, so 105,000 gold. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Yep. I mean, mind you, anything that's quote-unquote risque, or that some people refer to them as, you know, low-tier, what do they call it? Low-tier degeneracy. That doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me at all. What bothers me is when it's like, it is explicitly pornographic. That, like, can't do that on stream. Sorry. Nope. Alright. Yeah, it's Salia Whitemane from Warcraft. I'm actually not a Warcraft fan anymore, believe it or not. Ooh, Daedric Dagger. I'm gonna go ahead and pick that up. Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. Alright. Moving on, moving on. I think there's one or two more of these. No, there's nothing else here for me. I got a new Daedric Dagger, so I'm happy. Get to replace this broken Daedric Dagger, which goes in the wagon until I can get it repaired later. Let's swap, have the slightly used one equipped now. That's the new one that's going to replace it. Very good. You said she has some good art on the internet. I mean, you said what happened after Warcraft 3? World of Warcraft was decent in the beginning because what it did was it had you as quote-unquote a soldier in, you know, either the Alliance or the Horde, and you were more or less going and doing all the adventurer stuff, and when it came to the big raids, you know, there were 40 of you. You know, there wasn't just you weren't a grand hero unit or anything. You were just one of many. Like, I guess it was a good way to make the world still feel big, despite them having shrunk it down, was by making other units that, you know, like NPCs and things, which were way stronger than you. You needed to be in a group in order to accomplish things because, you know, there was just so much there that was bigger and better than you. And then they gradually ate away at that until World of Warcraft is what it is now. And don't get me wrong, I'm not asking for WoW Classic again. That was interesting. Yes. WoW Classic was very interesting as a concept. We're going to leave town now. Going north. But yeah. There are a lot of other games I feel that are more worthy of my time. Like Asheron's Call and such. Ultima Online. Things like that. Because World of Warcraft really was the great ruining of MMOs. It brought MMOs to the mainstream, which isn't a bad thing. It's just that like World of Warcraft unto itself is a casualized version of EverQuest. Classic EverQuest, I mean. Not what EverQuest ultimately became. The problem is that there were a great many types of MMOs that all did different things, and they ended up getting more or less ruined. He said, you always watch videos on WoW lore? Yes. Let's see. I'll just pull up my video of why I don't do Warcraft lore.
Breaking.
Yes. So, I enjoyed this one. Only the biggest nerds. Oh, really? I mean, practically all my streams are like...
If you've been paying attention, it's because you're a nerd with nothing better to do.
Anyway, here we go. So let's talk really quick, or let me show the beginning of my video, titled "Why I Don't Do Warcraft Lore," because that's a fun one.
It is a legend no one will forget. Everyone thought King Koopa had left the Mushroom Kingdom, and then his doom ship attacked. King Koopa was back with the greatest danger ever known, his Koopa kids. Using their new superpowers, the Super Mario Brothers rescued Princess Toadstool and beat back the evil Koopa family. I'll get those flutters!
This is where we host World of Warcraft. All of the data for your characters, the world that you interact in, is all contained in the data centers.
Every single server converged and proceeded to basically repeatedly crash the entire world server.
There you go. Let me see here. Where I'm at. Hello. That's the wrong side. And look, there's no bottom there. Let's try this one. There we go. That one works. My goodness. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to clip around until I can find... this is more or less just me bitching about how they completely undid the old lore. And how I actually cared about what had built up. And people constantly tell me, well, you do realize that those old things were replaced by books. I'm like, yeah, exactly. Here's the real lore. Burning Crusade, by the way, never existed. And here's why. Here's why.
The orcish hordes lay vanquished as the triumphant armies of the Alliance stood vigil over the evil gateway that had brought the orcs into Azeroth. calling upon the arcane powers of the Archwizard Khadgar, the fury of the earth and skies were unleashed upon the Dark Portal to destroy it once and for all.
Of course, then people go and went, wait, but the portal itself was still intact. Well, think a little bit further to the end of the expansion pack that followed that.
As the flames die to embers and the arcane energies that once bound two worlds slowly fade, the dark portal crumbles into dust. The dark portal crumbles into dust. Crumbles into dust as its powers subside and dissolve.
Yeah, so Burning Crusade never happened. So, yeah. It's like an 11-minute video where I just ramble like that. I'm not actually a fan of Warcraft anymore. I've already decided, like, I played every expansion up to, well, including, I should say, Battle for Azeroth, and after I finished the first patch of Battle for Azeroth, I'm like, I'm done. Not playing this anymore. Nope. And so, I quit. Quit. Thanks. So, I won't be playing Shadowlands. At all. Soy here. Yes. Masterford Hall. There's a quick thing there. We're gonna eat a fish, and we're gonna keep traveling, I think. Do I play ESO any? Yeah? Yeah, I got it, I got it running on, Linux here. Yep. When you ask, do I play ESO any? By any, whenever they release a major DLC or expansion pack. And then I play through the story, and then I'm done. When everyone else gets down to grinding instances or getting, specific gear, no, I don't even participate in any of that. I'll occasionally go back and do the dungeons, but not really. They do not entice me because, let's be honest here, if you want better dungeons, you can there's so many other MMOs that just have better dungeons. However, I like playing the questing, and I like playing the dungeons a little bit, but, for the most part, if it comes down to grinding in ESO, I'm like, no, I'm already done. Don't need it. I have other games I'd rather grind in, like Warframe, for instance. I actually love the combat system in Warframe. I just wish they'd add a second tier to the Steel Path, because their hard mode is too easy for me. One thing I'm very happy I got regarding Warframe was this Barrow-Katir Noggle. Very happy about that. And unlike the bobbleheads here, like Bethesda's bobbleheads must be bugged because they barely bobble. I mean, look at that head bobbling. Versus Barrow-Katir, his head is he's actually a bobblehead, whereas this is in classic Bethesda fashion bugged. Barely bobbles. Unfortunate. Yes. The jiggle head. Oh my. Yes. Flipping into an invisible wall. You. Yes. Okay. We're gonna travel on over to... ultimately, we need to get to the corner of the Wolfgarian Mountains. That's important. I'm excited to get there, but sadly, we're going to Aldbury right now. Aldbury. Yes. Yep. No. Whatever's been through here probably isn't friendly. Let's proceed with caution. Hey, you! You're carrying a heavy coin purse. Maybe toss 500 gold my way? No! Alright, highwaymen, prepare to die. She tried to rob me. Hey, friend, I was on the way to Wayrest. Didn't mean to startle you. Akatosh worshiper, are you going to help me fight this bandit who's trying to kill me? No, you're not. You're just going to stand there and look nice. I mean, you look nice. Absolutely. But this witch here was going to try to steal my stuff. Toss me these 5,000 casual... I mean... I do have 3.5 million in the Bank of Sentinel, and 1.6 million in the Bank of Wayrest, and 30,000 in various other banks. So, I mean, it's not impossible. I have a letter of credit on me for 105,000. But in actual currency, no, I convert that stuff whenever I get to a bank. Okay. I probably have tons of coins, to be honest. So, did you hear that the Powerpuff Girls are getting a live-action movie? Live-action series, sorry. Yes. They're going to be grown-ups who are disillusioned. Isn't that lovely? Isn't that just lovely? That's exactly how we should deal with this. By having them be disillusioned adults. Yes. Yes, exactly. I knew the moment I mentioned that, what we would actually get would be something along the lines of this.
Down here, salt is a way of life.
Obviously, the environment down here is all salt. The ceiling's salt, the floor is salt, the walls are salt, and to an extent, the air is salt. And you breathe that in, and you can constantly taste the salt.
Okay. Just stay on the roads, they say. There are no roads. All right. But you know, for those companies...
Actualize. Synergy. Synergize. Growth. Profit. Profit.
Yep. Do I have a mixer for videos?
We've got to have money.
A mixer for... Who the hell would have a control panel with various categories and buttons of videos that... No, that would be just... That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. No one would do that. All right, let's get going.
Only Imperial stormtroopers are so precise.
Okay. Well, let's head on over... Well, there's a Thieves Guild here. Let's go see if they have any tribute for their ringleader. Yes. Let's see what we can find in this local one. Yes. Whoops. No, I don't think there's any treasure in this one. Hello. What do you want? Any news? Huh. Bergama has a new A new ruler now. Okay, well, she knew things. Hello, sir. No. Are you familiar with the infamous password for Metroid? I honestly, I have no idea what you're talking about. Obviously, did Justin Bailey? No, certainly not. Definitely not. All right. Let's see here. Ooh. I mean, we all know that his name is Metroid and he's a cyborg. Let's see. We need to continue to the next area. But we're at Aldbury right now. Yes. I mean, there are quite a few. Huh, interesting. I managed to, Oh, apparently when I switch monitors, it makes it go, sorry, when I switch desktops, 'cause I have two virtual desktops, one on top of the other. When I switch desktops, it actually it sometimes apparently turns it black, and then other times doesn't. Really weird. That is extremely weird. Okay, so what you were talking about specifically was what? Justin Bailey? Specifically, because Justin Bailey is the green-haired Samus. It's the idea that it's basically when Samus in the original NES Metroid gets you beat the game, and then the second playthrough is without her suit, and then she has green hair if you get the Varia suit. She has blonde hair normally, and then green hair with the Varia suit, basically. And that's how that works. Is that's the, if you put in the code, quote unquote, Justin Bailey, it puts you into Norfair with Samus having the Varia suit. That was the code in what do you call it? In the NES Metroid, specifically. But that was why the green hair. You gotta go north. We gotta check out those shops really quick on our way through. We're gonna kind of try to blow through this kingdom as quickly as possible. Okay, we're almost there. Looks like 3 equipment stores, all in a small square. Yes. I know this tile set. I do. Interesting. Buy some salted fish. Dwarven short... We do not need a Dwarven short sword. Yes. Ooh. Yes. But yeah, Samus had blonde hair in the initial, like the beginning of the playthrough. And then it changed color. Checking something really quick. Really bizarre. Yeah. I've managed to break, like, the lock that the mouse has in the game. And so now the mouse is just kind of twirling around off on the other monitors. I know what can cause that. Has to do with, like, excessive alt-tabbing and stuff. It's going to really quick close the game, reopen it. Easy peasy. Had to do with me changing the, what do you call it? The desktop a bunch. So, there we go. No problem there. Larry Bundy Jr. Oh yeah, that's that in someone's gaming room. They've basically cornered the market on retro games just because no one else really cares. So they've got like the market share there. Top Hat Gaming Man has actually carved out a nice space there too, despite being much smaller. Yep. Last store is over here. Yeah, Top Hat Gaming Man also specializes in UK stuff. He's a retired boxer, retired wrestler who does teaching, and in his spare time he does retro game videos. Yes. Okay. North here. There we go. Artham Manor. We go. Very good. Wait. Tigers. Tigers. Yep. These are tanky tigers. Seriously. I'm impressed. 1, 2, and 3. Very good. The Bailey code is coincidental. Yes. I guarantee you that it was just how the password system is set up. Because people have deconstructed the password system to the point where they can get any combination of items and things they want based on the password. Like, they actually understand what each letter in each position does, more or less. There are no secret passwords in Metroid. It's just that we get really cool stuff like, again, Justin Bailey, which just happens to be a great coincidence. Okay, it's nighttime, so we're going to dive into the inn. Wait, how close are we to another town? We might just spend a couple hours going over there. There's a farmstead here. Okay, there's an inn, what, 2 hours away? 2 hours away, okay. We're going to go to that farmstead. We're going to loot all the crops in the middle of the night. Then we're going to move over to the next area, which is an inn, and sleep the rest of the night. So we believe, before we're attacked by Spriggans and tigers. This time I one-shot the Spriggan with a critical strike, though, which I'm pretty happy about. Can't always get top damage. It's fine. These tigers don't stand a chance now. I say as it absorbs, like, multiple hits. Okay. We should be okay. Ooh. Yes. I like Mega Man's password system. You can tailor it to have any game combination you want. And it's very easy to understand as well. It takes like a minute and a half of studying the rules by which Mega Man's passwords operate to be able to just custom tailor your own game state. Yes, we're harvesting all the things. Red berries. Okay. Well, we've harvested everything at the farmstead, so let's spend the extra hour going up to the inn. And once we get to the inn, we'll sleep for the rest of the night. I say as I am attacked by giants and centaurs at the same time. Is it just one giant? No, it's 3 giants. They just took their sweet time in ambushing me. Okay. We're going to start using Hellfire then. Yes. Killed 2 centaurs with the first Hellfire. Hellfire is a melee attack. It's a magic spell that, you know, you cast, and then it, on touch, does damage in kind of a cone to all enemies near you. So, bam! Unfortunately, still only killed those 2 centaurs there. Merry-go-round, which is just a bunch of centaurs that you... And no. No. No, we're not doing that. Okay. I suppose you could have centaur races and not have a jockey. Oof. Come on. Damn it. Got it. All right, let me look at something. I think it was... There was a specific post someone made, which I'm looking for. No, can't find it. It was a good post. It basically said that it was an old advertisement that it was an advertisement for horses. Let's see. Cars are just fads. Horse ad. Let me try. I found it. I found the actual advertisement. All right, here it is. So, yes. Aha! Horses are forever. You're just a passing fad, combustion carriage. He's right. Damn. I am doomed. Horses are the true way to travel. There you go. There you go. Horse propaganda, yes. The actual horse propaganda, correct. But thankfully, because horse propaganda exists, we can have images like this, which are totally not wrong and terrible. There we go. Yes. Damn, those combustion engines were just a fad, weren't they? All right. Perfect. We got Daedric boots that we won't be using anytime soon. Oh. Daedric. Oh yeah, the gold filigree ones are much better. Much better. These are the best boots. Let's go ahead and bundle our outfit here under armored up. Good enough. Currently, we have cars that are smarter than horses. They and we have to qualify that statement. We have horses that are how do I put this? We have horses that understand the rules of the road and understand how to react with other cars, but not near. Like, okay. We horses can understand all that stuff? No. Cars? Yes, but then, well, we're going to get into a future soon where you have two driverless cars hit each other. Who covers the insurance on that? All right, hello. Room for the night, yes. I know, bunch of babbling today. So this is just a bunch of single bed rooms. They're basically closets. These are like capsule hotels. Interesting. That hopefully will have progressed beyond insurance by that point. What are you talking about? We have self-driving cars without drivers already. Now they're only allowed to go on certain strips of road at the moment, but they are fully capable of actually driving anywhere. So the real question is, when are two of them going to hit each other? Because, it'll eventually happen. So when you say we'll progress beyond insurance by that point, I don't know about that. Don't know about that at all. Wait, wrong room. There it is. Okay, we just need to cast buoyancy. Let's see, free action, jumping, levitate, jumping some more. There we go. One thing that was... Uh-oh, someone's looking around the tavern, a bounty hunter. I'm gonna try to hide. Bounty hunter did not find you and left the area. Damn right. Alright, so as I was saying, as far as the... Oh, it's a rainy day, nice. But we're gonna move on now. When the virus started, we ended up having some issues with the pandemic insurance. This particular type of insurance, it was supposed to cover companies. And so a company would pay $10,000 a month to the insurance company. And in the event a pandemic actually happened, the insurance company is supposed to pay for all the salaries and operating costs, or like basically rent and everything that is like everything that every cost that the company is incurring by being shut down. That company is supposed to have this paid for. And that's why they were paying $10,000 a month. Because of the whole, because they had insurance for that very specific thing. Now, the insurance company tried to not pay for it, claiming that this particular disease was not covered under their list of acceptable diseases. Like, this was not an officially recognized disease, basically. They tried to avoid paying up. And so, the business is now suing Lloyd's of London because those are the underwriters for the company. Give us our money. And you know what sucks? That company had to lay off all those people who, if the insurance company had actually paid up, they've been paying $10,000 a month for a couple of years, and if the insurance company had paid up, all those employees would still be getting a paycheck despite having been sent home. That's the crazy part, is if the insurance worked as it was advertised, everyone would still be getting a paycheck and still, like, not be getting evicted from their homes, and, you know, like, everything would keep running, basically. But they tried to claim that the disease wasn't recognized, despite it being actually in the, what do you call it? In the actual policy. I'm going to put another pin in this before I say it. So anytime I mention the name of the virus, I will incur the algorithm's wrath if I do that. So I had to put a pin in the actual stream that tells me this is the time code I need to cut out when I put it on the YouTubes. All right. Let's continue. So we are currently on a journey across Cambria. We're going to go through Kogria and finally through the Walthkarian Mountains, which is bigger than Cambria and Kogria combined. But yeah, we'll just continue there. Yep. Okay, we're going to try to avoid the hostile encounter, which we did successfully. And we got a second hostile encounter, which are bandits. Just one bandit? I'm going to hope it's just one bandit, and I'm going to know better. And I have a feeling I'm going to be attacked by several, but you know what? Actually, that's a bounty hunter. I just realized, because if it's only one bandit, it's probably a bounty hunter. Let me see here. Yes. Okay. Okay. Let's go. Going. Perfect. So, yeah. There's a lot of hysteria going on, and they want to avoid people, getting caught up in that, and other people kind of fanning the flames of hysteria. Kind of a big deal. Speaking of kind of a big deal, I'm almost out of drink. I'm drinking coffee tonight. I've decided I'm going to stream through until the morning when I have to do something. All right, we arrived. Where are we at? Let's head over to Moreheart directly. It's only 6 hours away. I don't think there's a tavern here. Not a tavern, a shop here, a store? No, there's no stores here. Okay, the Dead Dungeon. That'd be an interesting place, like an actual place that was known as the Dead Dungeon, and it'd be just like it'd be a crumbling ruin, maybe even like a flesh monster that had died, and so you're walking through its innards, some kind of underground leviathan, the rotting remains of it. I know, I'm thinking about a lot of crazy things. Okay, let's go this way. Be the Dead Dungeon. Long after it's buried, its flesh is still around and hasn't completely decayed. There we go. So, Indigo Gaming says Terminator 2 is an absolute masterclass of action film, an eminently enjoyable 30 years on. Inspired special effects, insane stunts, clever writing, and perfect pacing. Best sequel ever made, quite possibly. I think so. Can you think of any sequel that tops Terminator 2? Aliens. Okay. Empire Strikes Back. Back to the Future 2. Yeah. Okay. Aliens, Back to the Future 2, and Empire Strikes Back, yeah. In fact, I'd argue that A New Hope wasn't nearly as good as Empire Strikes Back. Ugh. That's actually a point against it, I think. Very good. Star Trek Minus Context posted this earlier today. No idea what's going on with that. With this thing right here. Yes. Star Trek Minus Context. There we go. Hunting birds? No thanks. We're gonna keep going. Up, your stomach rumbles. Gonna need to eat another fish. 2 fish must be eaten. Actually, I'll look at my the current condition of everything. Yeah, your casual cloak offers little protection this cold. Oof. My casual cloak is breaking, actually. I'm gonna need to get a heavy cloak and put it on over this one, I think. There's one. That one's good. So we have 2 heavy cloaks on. Let's have a look and see how that... Yes! Don't need to do any adjustments. My armor's a bit stuffy, though. No big deal. Being a bit stuffy isn't that big a deal. Okay, we're good on food. Yeah, we can go. I didn't know they made any movies after the second Terminator. That's a joke, of course. I refuse to acknowledge any movies after the second Terminator. Let's put it like that. Interrupt your journey. It's like, God, we got 2 giants and a bear. That's fine. Bear's trying to flank me. I'm gonna head it off. Yep. Well. It keeps trying to circle around me. Jeez. Gotta keep going. Gonna throw the lantern on for better visibility. There we go. Good, the bear's dead. Now I don't have to worry about it flanking me anymore. It kept trying to do a semicircle around me. I was like, no. No, you don't. I mean, next thing, people are going to start talking about Alien Resurrection or something like that. We know that movie never existed. Jeez, here we go. Hacky slash, hacky slash. Good. We got him. Pluck those arrows out. Wait, is that Lich? That's Wraith Essence. I'll take that. Yep. Some people get annoyed when I say that Deus Ex Invisible War never existed. They don't like that too much. All right. Proceed with caution, please. Thank you. Ah, we got an Akatosh worshiper. Traveling the land. We don't care for Akatosh worshippers very much. Certainly not. Let's see. Hostile encounter. We're going to try to avoid it. We successfully avoided it. Very good. Very good. That Alien 3 was not bad? No, Alien 3 was, I would argue, on the same tier of quality as Aliens, and Alien 3. But that trilogy was was just really good. And then, well, once the trilogy was over, we ended up seeing a not very good movie. Okay, hostile encounter, try to avoid it. You know what really annoys me? There were other movies that were they set up sequel hooks, and then that sequel hook never gets used. Instead, it's from a completely different writer. You know, like a completely different script that just has no attachment to the original ending. You know, like, B movies do it all the time when they get sequels. Alright, let's see here. Gonna have a look at this. But movies set up sequel hooks and then promptly not use them. You say, strangely enough, you can link Alien, Predator, Blade Runner, Terminator, Avatar, and Soldier. No. No, you can't. You can link Alien, Predator into the same universe, because there have been enough crossovers, and there enough, like, seriously enough crossovers. But yeah, I've heard people trying to link Mad Max, Fallout, and was it Stalker? No, God, I'm trying to remember. Like, I've lost it. I've lost this train of thought. I derailed this train already. Let's go ahead and get out of here. We're in the capital here. Yes, Wasteland, obviously, but no, there was... God, was it? Let me check something. Not Borderlands, no. Yeah, it was Stalker, Fallout, Wasteland, no, it wasn't Stalker. It wasn't Stalker at all. It was the other one. It was an Epic Games exclusive. Come on, help me out with this. It's post-apoc... Metro! Got it, thank you. Thank you very much. You guys didn't hear that, but it was a voice. Who said it? Who just told me Metro? Okay. People tried to link Elder Scrolls with Fallout. Yeah, those people are dumb. They're like, well, they're both Bethesda, right? No. No. You said Blade Runner's crossed over with Prometheus. Where and when? In comics and books and games and what? Because I don't remember that. Oh, you're a bit chilly. Why am I chilly? Oh, because I'm not wearing a heavy shirt. There's a heavy shirt. We can wear that. Yes. Yeah, this is night music. Jumping horse is best horse. Alright, let's ignore the fact that we just traveled to this, to the capital. I'm going to cross over to the Restless Porcupine Lodge. It's going to take 2 hours. I have to continue. Very good. Alright. Oh, are you talking about Easter eggs? Ooh, here we go. Yeah, people need to stop taking Easter eggs as authorial intent. Oh, boy. I mean, that's where you get, like, game theory doing their videos and stuff, and I get that. You know, they're like, game theory, film theory, you know, there's a lot of people who want to do deep speculation videos, but I'm not one of them. Because, you know, Five Nights at Freddy's didn't have a story until MatPat created it. MatPat needs material. I mean, MatPat creates material. He's good at it. Yes. I guess I look more for authorial intent because I write things. Admittedly, a lot of what I write is pulpy trash, but still, you know, I'm looking at it not as a consumer, but as part creator, part critic, I would say. Yes. Now, I would love for someone to actually get the Dark Souls license and write for it, because there would be, like, fertile storytelling ground in there. And I don't necessarily mean it has to be canon to the games. I'm saying, like, when I say get the Dark Souls license, I mean the right to use that world in that particular writing. And it could be its own, like, little own universe there. That'd be fine. Okay? There are lots of novel series and lots of cartoon, like Japanese cartoons and stuff, that use their own spin-off universes to tell their own set of stories, which are distinctly different from the other universes. And I'm fine with that. I'm gonna fighting bandits here. If anything, I think people trying to tie things together that don't fit really confuse the fuck out of, you know, the core messages of each individual work. Not saying it isn't fun for you. Keep having fun with what's fun for you, of course. Don't let me take that away from you. I'm just saying that as someone who tries to look for intention and, you know, a kind of mind and direction from behind the pen, as it were, I find that trying to pull things in a direction the author didn't intend kind of causes issues. And I'm not saying it's something you should never do. I'm just saying it's something that, at the end of the day, it's probably what wasn't intended. Ooh. Now, if someone does... what really pisses me off is when you get official works that do crossovers, there's no thought behind those crossovers. Very often. Like, they don't take time to try to link them together in a meaningful way. They just have a tendency to slap them together, you know, Marvel vs. Capcom style. So it doesn't work for storytelling purposes. Like Marvel and DC. Yeah, I mean, goodness knows, DC especially is guilty of having each hero do things individually. They do escalation of stakes. And the problem with the escalation of stakes is that other heroes would have interfered in their fights and in their battles because of how much colossal shit was going on. No, when we... Yeah. No, when we say Marvel/DC crossovers, what we're talking about is either the Avengers or Justice League. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about Marvel and DC crossovers. We're talking about the idea that both corporate I don't want to call them properties because they're a set of properties. Each family, let's use the word family. So each family has a tendency to mash all of its characters together whenever it's convenient, and then not have them together whenever it's not. And it doesn't make very much sense. And when you realize that these comic books are dumb, and they've been dumb from pretty much the beginning, it's not that bad. But people try to prescribe more meaning to these comics than even the authors do. Yes. Alright, let's see here. Just got hit. Gonna use Wizard's Fire. We just killed the Spriggan, by the way. Under straps. Again, the Challenger straps. Got him. Centaurs are beaten. Bear is all that's left. Almost got him. Very good. Ah. Real Baron Zaya book. Nice. Nice. Elven Warhammer, I'll take that. Thanks. Nothing else I want. I'll take the mummy wrappings, I guess. Let's go. Correct. A lot of Marvel and DC's problems are the writers. The idea that, okay, well, this person wrote this material, then it got handed off to someone else, repeated over and over and over. Oh, I just hopped into some mountainous terrain. Pretty sure we're in mountainous area now. Let's check. Oof. Freezing, raining night. We are very warmly dressed, but our armor is cold, and the metal is leaching the warmth from my body. I'm almost too cold to move. So yes, let's go into the Queen's Woodchuck. I'm sure everyone wants the Queen's Woodchuck. Let's run in here now. Room for the night, thank you. Very good. It's way too hot. Way too cold. I'm thinking about real life. Way too hot, yes. Hello, miss. Any news? Glenumbra Moors and the Odilic Mages. The Mages Guild and Glenumbra are working together, basically. Good to know. Good to know. I'm sleeping in here. More healing. Where's my balm? Damage again. Buoyancy. Jumping. Light. Slow falling. Good enough. Let's take a nap. Very good. All right. Okay, let's see how this is. Yeah, I need to unequip my armor. Yes! We've unequipped our armor! Oh my, yes. Oh my. Okay, this is how it works. Just throw open the cloak, and no one will expect it. Okay, seriously though, we do need pants. Take the, yeah, pants, shirt. And need some boots. Yes! Yeah, these are the clothes I needed. This'll do. That should be fine. Yes. Alright. Good. How we doing now? Yeah, we're good. We're very warmly dressed. We're going into the mountains. Well, technically we're in the mountains already. No. We're going west. West? East! Always to the east. Alright. Let's eat some food. How we doing? Things are gonna get a bit slower once we hit the real mountains, so we're gonna hop in here for a second. Be like, bandages, yes. Fish, sure. What else? More fish, yes. And, ooh, Daedric Wakizashi? Nah, we're not buying that. We'll just go with what we got. Get an apple and an orange so we don't die of scurvy. Hello, sir. I'd like you to buy some junk that I happen to have. Just trash that gets put in my wagon. Yeah, this is pretty much it. That's all we're gonna... Oh, yeah, get rid of that loincloth. And the Book of Baron Zaya. Sure, let's do it. 1,700 gold is lovely. Yes. Alright, so this fish is heavily salted. This is a fresh fish. So this fresh fish must have been brought in from the south and brought directly north, probably in some kind of, I don't know, ice cart or something. That managed to get all the way up here, which is 2 normal regions tall. So that is some distance up the mountain, because we're in the mountainous region now. So you can see right here where the mountains are, like the different degrees of height we've gone. So we're actually very high up here. And they brought a cart all the way up here. Don't know how, but they did. Okay. East. Very good. Oh. Well, I mean, when the Tick got sent to the city to dispense justice, they did that because there were no criminals in the city at the time. And if there were criminals, they already had the civic-minded 5 who were able to handle any actual criminals. So the fact that the Tick got to exterminate criminals, or deal with criminals, I should say, was a fluke. It was not intended. He was never intended to run into a single criminal, basically. Challenger straps, here we go. Yes! That's an AoE. There we go. Low-level enemies. Oh. So glad I get magic items. Alright. But they will break eventually. Overuse will destroy them permanently, and they cannot be repaired, so... I'm actually... Let's look at the Challenger straps, the thing I just used. They are worn, so they're about 50% or less. Okay, no big deal. Let's continue on. Yes. Now, the Carpeted Man was definitely one of the best heroes ever. Let's see. Ooh. What is this? I just ran past a place. I'm curious what it is. Oh, it's who's the regional deity here? Debella? So this is a whole den of iniquity here. Look at all these houses. And at their center is a house of Debella. I see. So when you're talking about things that are not safe for work in Daggerfall, you know, we've got the nipples, we've got the other things, you know, the amazing characters here. Top quality #1. Yep. Definitely nothing special about Daggerfall. Definitely nothing. Yes. The muscles. Alright. It's a House of Dibella. What do you expect? That's just what is in Houses of Dibella. Heading on to the next town. We're going up. We're going up to the Wolfgarian Mountains. Uh-oh, bandits. Bandits in the mountains. Why are there bandits in the mountains? I have no idea, but I must kill them with the Challenger straps. Here we go! Did I do it right? I don't think so. Good. We killed 2 of the weaker ones right off the bat. Got a bad romantic poem off one and 3 gold pieces off the other. Let's back up and you ring the bell. You know, you gotta subscribe and ring the bell, they always say. I'm sure in a couple years it won't be a bell anymore. Ooh, Bard. Okay, they're dead. I was gonna say in a couple years it won't be a bell anymore. It'll be something else, and so all the people who said ring the bell will sound like idiots. Just like, hey, I'll have annotation links below. Oh wait, we don't do annotations anymore. Sorry, they've all been removed from your videos. Castle Kingfield, here we go. Let's have a look. Don't know where Castle Kingfield is, but I'm gonna go see, because I'm interested in that. Actually, you know what I need? I need to create a meme that I can press on demand. Yeah, I really need to get a meme I can press on demand. That is, you have to restart it one more time, and at this point it should be perfect.
I'm interested in this.
Good. It disappeared, and that's it. So I just press button, it plays it, it disappears. That's a lot of setup. Okay. So we've defeated all these bandits, and we found a castle location. I'm kind of interested in where this castle is. I'm thinking, like, how far away is this castle? This castle's 7 hours away. But you know what? Once I read that map, I was all...
I'm interested in this.
So we're going over there. We're going to go check out that castle. And then we'll head into the Wolfgarian Mountains afterward. I think so. Here. Everything looks good so far. Up. And that is not where I was going. Oh. Okay. 3 hours away. For whatever reason, I thought we were actually going to the dungeon. Turns out we are going everywhere but the dungeon. This is a nice big town. It's got a fighter's guild and a few stores. Let's go check out these stores before we head on over to the actual dungeon. Adventurers, gemstones. That sounds like a good place to break into. I mean, visit at night. Yes. Toad and Mug is a nice little tavern name. I'm going to keep going. It's a nice little town. Isn't a major city or anything, but, you know, a little place to visit. Ah, Superior General Store. That is a place that we can get our usual things. Bandages, arrows, fish, you know, all the usuals. Well, this is a low-quality store, so Probably won't get very much of anything, to be honest. Daedric Tonto. I'll pick up another pair of pants, I guess. Blue pants, excellent. But an extra cloak, very good. So yeah, we got some clothes. This was worth it, I guess. I'm gonna sell these extra blades if I can. I don't want them. Yeah. Yeah, these extra weapons, just gonna get rid of them. 22,000. Paid with a letter of credit. Yep. 22,000 gold, paid with a letter of credit. This trip was worth it. Let's head on down, see what kind of stores are to the south, but we're mostly gonna head out of town. We're just gonna see what kind of stores are around on our way out. More or less. Precious stones, and 3 more along the way. Looks like an alchemy store. I would like alchemy stores to have 1 or 2 potions on, or better yet, for them to have a full complement of potions, but make them inferior and more expensive than guild potions. That's what I would want. I would want the guild potions to be superior, but have the peasantry able to buy at least basic medical attention, you know, stuff like that. More like a town healer, I guess. Oof, dwarven gauntlets, we don't want those. Else, anything else? Ugh. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that ebony pauldron. And we're done. 18,000, okay, with letter credit. Letters of credit, so many of them. So many of them. Fine. I don't really want ebony gear. I want either Orcish or Daedric. Orcish is the rarest tier, by the way. Because by the time you're able to roll Orcish, you're going to be getting Daedric. Let's see. Okay, so we are heading on now. There's nothing in this corner. This corner of Wolfgar is completely empty. Geez, we are in a bad spot to cross over. We're just gonna go to the dungeon. 3-hour journey south. There we go. Up. We're getting attacked. By what? Centaurs. Ha ha! Ha ha! Ooh, Daedric Greaves. Well, we're holding on to that one. Yes. Yes, back when pharmacists were also salesmen. Their job was to get you to buy certain drugs. Oh. No. No, it's just a cloak. Okay. All right. Thing looks good so far. Animal tracks. We're going to ignore those and continue over to Kingfield. Damn right. We're almost there. We're heading to a castle, and it's straight in this direction. How far in that direction, you ask? Oh, another hour. I think it's up on that hill above us. Probably. Probably. Keep going. Keep going. There it is. There's the castle. The ruins of a castle, I might add. There's only a single tower and a dungeon beneath it. Okay, we're gonna save this under Done Gone 0. We're probably gonna have to fight an army. I'm not friendly with Kogria. I'm not on bad terms with Kogria either. My reputation's 0. So here we go. Trespassers beware. And you smell wood smoke, so there are people here. You can tell, from the smell, you can tell it's orcs. Suddenly, you see a group of orcs within the keep. Oh, really? Well, everyone. You know what? We gotta play that Orcs Must Die theme then. Alright. Let's fight some orcs. Wow. Ambush. Okay, we're gonna do something fun for this battle. Remember the way I was buying different magic items? And I got these fancy armbands? These fancy armbands give me a power. It's called the ability to shout Muda over and over and over. Okay? Here we go. I just get to tell the orcs it's useless. Damn right they call for reinforcements, but it's too late. Now, unfortunately, these armbands are prone to breaking. They do not stay solid for very long. So, now that shaman's trying to help them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit them all with the dead man straps. Bam! Critical strike! It just destroyed all of them. It just... only the first 2 seasons of JoJo were good. Okay, let's go. Here we go. Draglings! They released the beasts! That shaman's up there trying to get me with ranged attacks. No, you don't. Oh, crap. I'm actually dying. I thought I was going to be able to get through this without using a single potion. I was wrong. We'll go with Purification. Let's go. Shaman next. Another shaman. Let's go, 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 go. All right, shaman's dead. Yeah, you see they're all clustering up there. Another wingling ding dragon. All right. Up and over, up and over. Wow, the shaman just killed the dragling. Love it, love it. And I'm gonna have to use another potion. Okay, you know what? This isn't working out for me. I'm gonna have to put some armor on. I was doing that without armor. just fight an army of orcs without armor. See how that works out for you. Heal true potion, thanks. And hold on. I need a stamina potion as well. I'm running out of stamina. I wonder why swinging my blade like this all over the place. Why are you running out of stamina? Because I'm swinging my blade all over. Okay, hold on. God, these are already slightly used. Got it. Filthy human, I will peel the flesh off your bone. I'm not a human. I'm an Argonian. Now, look, unlike these people who have a fetish for the beast races, I do not. But I resent being called a human when I'm not playing a human. Let's go. Oh, damn it. Run, run. I'm killing. Ow! Smacked me back off of that. My Daedric Dagger just broke. Whatever I'm going to do. Oh, wait, I have another Daedric Dagger ready to go. Ha ha ha! That's funny. Alright. Yes! Very good. Alright, these guys, let's hit them with shocking. Damn right. Is that shocking enough for you? shocking turn of events. Toga of Lightning. Shout Toga. I always think of that guy from Utena, the guy with red hair. Yes, there's going to be a lot of loot. But I don't want to get zapped by a shaman and a bunch of enemies all at once, so kind of approaching this carefully. Oh, that shaman just used a hellfire attack which killed 2 of their friends. Their friendly fire. Yes. Okay. You're next. That should do it. Last enemy. Got him. That's the commander. We're gonna hit him with the bell. Do I still have the bell? No. I mean, if I do, I'm just missing it because I'm a genius and can't see things. Challenger straps. Hellfire. Hellfire didn't work. Okay. Force bolt it is. He reflect. Oh God, I'm paralyzed. I'm paralyzed. He reflected my spell back at me. He still got paralyzed, but I got paralyzed too. Thankfully, I have free action. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you, hacker. Stab. Burn in hell are the words before he collapsed. You won a victory over Castle Kingfield. The remaining orcs will still attack, but without their leader, they will not have the manpower to remain at this keep and will soon disperse and leave in failure. 9,000 gold. Okie dokie. We need to put away these Daedric boots I seem to have accumulated for some reason. I don't know what's up with this. 13,000 gold in coins. Jeez. Jeez. Okay. Putting away some fish as well. Like all the fish. Eat that fish. Eat the apple. Still have an orange. Orange, you gonna get the rest of that stuff? Probably not. Alright. This should be good enough, I think. Be able to get the rest of the gold now. Victory! The orcs have been defeated. Unequip, gotta unequip my, my armbands. Their power drains whenever you have them equipped, and when they break permanently, so you have to, manage them. Which again, like, I have Daggerfall Unity. I could turn those settings on to let me repair magic items and instant repair, but I wouldn't do that because it would break my gameplay loop, which is gotta find new armbands to replace these before they break. You know, it's part of the gameplay loop. There's sure you can mod those things on to make the game easier, but why? Okay. Let's see. Okay, we're going through and we're looting all the bodies. Yes. Exactly. A for effort, reflecting that paralyzed spell. I agree. That orc commander has done more than any other commander has, in my opinion. Absolutely. Got an adamantium saber there just now. Dwarven staff. A map. Moreheart graveyard. I ain't going to a random graveyard. Chances are a lich will ambush me when I get there, number one. Number two, there just isn't anything in it for me. Graveyards are small prize. Alvin Tonto there. Okay. We're getting the coinage. Lots and lots of coinage. If nothing else, we'll have made a good amount of coin. Daedric Saber. That saber alone made it worthwhile, honestly. Are those both iron? Yeah, they're both iron. Okay. Wing-a-ling-ding dragon. Oh, adamantium boots. Okay, they just want to throw me a few thousand gold. That's fine. Daedric Buckler. Bucklers do not get extra value, by the way, based on their rating. They also don't provide extra armor based on their rating. In fact, they do kind of nothing based on their rating. It's just they change color. So if you want a fancy red buckler, then you go for Daedric. If you want the rarest buckler in the game, get a green one, aka Orcish. Oof. Daedric sword, that's fine. Yeah, Daedric sword is good. Dwarven broadsword, very good. Dwarven dagger, Daedric broadsword, yes, yes, and yes. Getting all the loot from all the bodies. We're going to take that wereboar tusk. We're going to ignore everything else. Going over here. Oof. Grab those mummy wrappings. Daedric longsword. Daedric broadsword. Wait again, is that a tusk? I'll take that scorpion stinger, thanks. Saint's hair, why not? Ooh, ebony boots and a dwarven cuirass. And an elven claymore. Okay, we're gonna have to pull open the wagon for this. Too much loot. Such a great thing. Okay, put that 3,000 gold in the wagon. Very good. What else? Nothing here. I like how I got orc's blood off an orc's corpse. This isn't right. I'm only looting the front corpse at the moment. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that. There's 3 corpses and I got an elven broadsword. That's good. But no, there's like this middle corpse I'm not able to loot for some reason. And I'm like, what the hell? Because you see, I'm seeing, okay, that, then that, then that. Okay, yeah, I was able to loot it. There you go. Gortrog? I've already pissed off Gortrog. See, he, in Arsinium there, he tried to get me to deliver to him the last page, or sorry, the last chapter of the real Baron Zaya so they could mass produce it. And I handed it in to Baron Zaya instead of him. So Arsinium all automatically has like -10 reputation points against me. Because I got to choose. Do you want to turn it into Gortrog, aka the person who had stolen it in the first place, or do you want to turn it into Baron Zaya? If you turn, basically, you see, Gortrog stole it in order to mass produce it. Didn't steal it, but had acquired it to mass produce it. Baron Zaya wanted you to get it from Arsinium. Halfway through Arsinium's main dungeon, if you screw up and wait too long to get the item, the necromancers will steal it while you're in the dungeon, by the way, and take it to Scourge Barrow, and then Gortrog will send you on a quest to get it. At which point you can choose to either turn it into a Baron Zaya or choose to turn it into Gortrog for favor with either one and negative favor with the other one. So I gained favor with Wayrest and took a favor hit from Arsinium, basically. That's what happened. So, they already kind of don't like me. For reasons. Wait a second. That helmet, that's leather. Just double checking to see if there's anything else I missed. I don't think so. I think we're in a good situation here. Oh, there's one more orc. Let's plunk him with our arrows and feel smart about this. Bonk. Successful backstep. Is he running? I mean, it's a smart thing to do. His entire regiment has been wiped out. Nope, he's coming back. He's dead. Yeah, I don't want to get wet, so I'm going to go around the water here. It's, bam! Daedric Broadsword. That's worth it. I'm glad I went and killed that orc. We're just going to make one more roundabout just to make sure we didn't miss anything. No, we got everything. I'm certain of it. We're good. We're good. Let's access the wagon. Deposit everything. We have no quest in this dungeon. We just happened to find a map while traveling through this region. Can eat this orange. Can't eat the orange. We're not hungry. Interesting. How are we doing in terms of temperature? We're fine. We're warmly dressed. We're doing A-okay. We're going to save it under Dungon 0 now. And we're going to explore the dungeon. How are we doing in oil? We got way too much oil on us. We're going to actually deposit, I want to say 10 oil, leaving 7 on us. Additionally, thinking about how we're doing, 320 away. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. We are in the perfect setup to explore the dungeon a bit. The lock was an insult to my abilities, apparently. I know this module already. We're going to have a teleport door. First, we're going to have one enemy here. Then we'll have a teleport door. That's a vampire. An ancient vampire, a.k.a. a vampire lord. The original vampire lord. Yes, not the terrible Twilight version that we ended up getting in Dawnguard. Oh, jeez. Okay. Not Twilight, sorry. Underworld Evolution. Underworld Evolution version that we ended up getting. God, those were awful. Was it Marcus? Malachi? It started with an M. That was the name of the guy. Glitch! Oh, Jesus. Okay. We are almost dead. This lich is murdering us. We got their Khajiit suit of absorb. Marcus, okay, yes. But yeah, someone saw that movie and decided we should have vampires like that in our Elder Scrolls. Just in time for fucking Dawnguard. It's real. The whole point of vampires is they're supposed to blend in and yet be these ridiculously powerful humanoids. And then you turn them into ugly bat beasts. It's just like, okay, but there's a reason Nosferatu's supposed to be different. Jeez. I don't know. Another teleport over there. Wow. Alright, here we go. Stabbing. Howdy, Alan. Good to see ya. I'm about to die. Yeah. Potion of Purification, please. Oof, we got him. Potions of Purification are the most expensive, and they pretty much give you a full heal and then a couple buffs. By default, they're supposed to give you invisibility, but I'm pretty sure my roleplay immersion mod changed that to, like, cure poison or something. God, the bandits see me. Vampire thralls are after me. Look, I can fight the vampire lord on my own, but the thralls too? No. No, that's not going to work. All right, first of all, how's the temperature? We're still good, okay. Next, let's use a heal true potion and a stamina potion. We're going to need to restore power potion as well. Let's see. Should be one around here somewhere. We'll go with orc strength as well, but seriously, restore power. There we go. That's better. Should be in a better situation to fight these guys now. Oh, crap. The paralysis from the previous one's still in effect. There we go. It wore off just in time. Ugh. I hate the way the paralysis from ancient vampires are slightly stronger than, or last slightly longer than a free action potion does. So there's a few seconds where you're vulnerable. She's shooting at me. They realized we were fighting over here. I mean, we were making a lot of noise, so it makes sense. It's just kind of annoying. I gave him an arrow to the knee, but it didn't even phase him. That's Daggerfall when you're fighting barbarians. That guy is a barbarian, by the way. You can tell because he tanked so many hits. Dwarven Battle Axe, we'll grab that, yes. Okay. these two ladies, we don't really know what class they are. But we know that they like to shoot me. Okay. Come on. Let's quick grab some coins while we're here. And that giant scorpion stinger. Damn right. Ooh, a Curus with unknown powers and a Daedra heart. I'll take all of that and equip my dagger. Let's stab these. The dagger fall upon you. Technically the saying is that the shadow will fall upon you, but you know. We're making a punny game joke. Damn! She's tanky. Oh, they're all barbarians. Great. I didn't know, but, you know, I guess the barbarian women don't, I don't know. You think they just have a bra or something. But, no. They seem to be a lot more clothed than the barbarian men, so that's a flip side. A fantasy game where the women are wearing more clothing than the men? Or what is this, a romance novel cover or something? Don't get me wrong, I've actually seen a couple good ones, but, yeah. Backstab! Inch 5 gold pieces. Yes. Come on! Ah, this guy is kicking my ass. We'll have to use another potion in a moment if he gets another hit in. Probably we'll just use another potion in general. You know what? Instead of another potion, let's go ahead and cast Balm a bunch. Equalize everything a bit. Any armor for both men and women? I agree. Whoa! She cast a fireball at me, but I managed to absorb it. Then she paralyzed me immediately. Free action, please. There we go. Good. Keep going. RTX blocks? Sure. Why not? Inch 4 gold pieces? Yes. Yes, we did that. We definitely did that. Pull my microphone back a little bit. There we go. So the dungeon seems like a real challenge? Well, I mean, we're just exploring it. This is a random dungeon that probably doesn't even have good loot, to be honest, other than on the enemies, generated randomly at the moment of their death. Well, technically generated when we entered the dungeon, but still. I mean, we got a Mithril War Axe, so that's going to be worth a good sale. But if we look over here, dungeon entrance is back here, and we gained access to it with this teleporter. Yeah, that teleport link there. This teleporter would lead us to a different spot, and then there'd be another teleport, and then finally take us back to the dungeon entrance. So we're currently kind of off track for getting back to the entrance. As soon as we finish this guy off, we'll see about getting back there. There's a reason why I have the Meaner Monsters mod in this playthrough. It's because by the time you reach, you know, I'm level 20 right now. By the time you reach, like, level 10, 15, if you have a good character build, you're more or less, you've won the game at that point. Nothing can touch you if you've done everything right. And so that's why we get mods that really make things more difficult. Okay, Dwarven Warhammer, that's good. Let's set up camp right here and sleep for a couple hours. Get everything back up. Cast stamina. Cast Balm a couple times. And we'll rest for a little bit. Good enough. Dodging and restoration skills went up. Very good. I think this just loops us back around to the main hallway. Which is good. Dead end. Yep, looped us back around. So this whole thing was just a big loop. There was nothing here except a couple fights. So it looks like that teleporter was the correct direction. The correct way to go. There are actually 2 other paths. This path and that path. Ooh. I been playing the game for 20 years? Yeah. Absolutely. But I mean, people talk about how the game's more or less, well, it's super hard, and then they will go check out my video. That one there in the chat, and after they watch that, they go, oh, well, the game's easy now. It's like, yeah, because you're using the cheaty build. Alright. No, I actually like the difficulty mods, and I do hope that they keep making them, because this is a fun game. It just needs, you know, a little difficulty here and there. I hear a vampire. What kind of switch is that? Oh god, it's trying to paralyze me. Yes. Correct. Battlespire is a lot more difficult because you're in the dungeon all the time. There are no towns, meaning you have to learn on your feet. You can't just be like, I'm gonna do 40 animal extermination quests before my first dungeon. You know, you can literally kill rats for the Fighters Guild at the beginning of Daggerfall. You don't have to set foot in a dungeon until you're damn well ready. And in fact, that's usually the best thing to do. Well, what about the first dungeon, you may ask? Huh. Miss Sophia, thanks for subscribing. I was gonna say that, other than the first dungeon, which, again, you can just run past everything and get to the exit, and then you're done with dungeons. Alright, let's see if we can lure her over there without fighting the vampire. Yeah. Come on over. Yeah. No. Don't shoot me. Come over here so I can fight you alone. That's part of Battlespire as well, is pulling individual enemies. You know, trying to get that one scamp to come instead of 3. Yeah, this is just barbarians and vampires, it seems. An occasional lich. It's fine, but Battlespire is about resource management, basically. Well, actually, there are gyms that if you know their spawn points, you can absolutely... Oh, Elven Helm. We'll take that. If you know where the gym points are, you can continually refill your health and magic. You just have to go back to them. And that's how I dealt with Battlespire the last time I played it, is I memorized where the health and magic spawn points were, and I just went back to them after every, you know, couple fights until I was confident enough to actually handle things. Oof. Here we go. This is funny, he's just stuck up there. Oh no. It's Skyrim all over again. Fine. Yeah, I really need to get around to doing that Elder Scrolls Blades video, I think. I have a lot of things to say about the game since it's changed. I have extremely negative things to say about it the first time. I had somewhat positive things to say about it the second time. And I have a gigantic list of things to say about it now. So I'm probably going to get working on that tomorrow if real life doesn't get in the way. I think I'm done with my real life work for a week, but I won't know until a meeting tomorrow. So either I will have a whole new set of things to work on, in which case I'll be too busy to work on the video, or I'll be working on the video tomorrow. Either way. You know what's funny? You asked if I ever played those Ultima Underworld games. I was actually going to say, it was on the tip of my tongue and I never actually said it, but just a few minutes ago when we were talking about Battlespire, I was just thinking to myself, Battlespire is kind of like an easy mode version of Ultima Underworld. That's what I was going to say, and I thought, you know, is that necessarily true? Not really. It's a bit different. You know, there's a lot more dialogue options and things like that. You know, there's ways to resolve fights without actually fighting. You know, there are puzzles and passwords and things you can use to bypass big fights, you know. So I didn't say that because I realized, no, it's not actually true. But, you know, not 100% anyway. But yeah, Battlespire does feel like an easier version of Ultima Underworld almost, because you just get dumped into the dungeon and then it's up to you to finish it. Okay. I'm getting attacked by a Lich, so we're going to go free action first and foremost. And this thing's kicking my ass. Screw it. We're going to use Force Bolt. Pray to RK that it works. All right. This Lich is like, he can't move. He's paralyzed. Damn right. Backstabs. Many, many backstabs. Very good. My prayers were answered. Got a good amount of money for that, too. I'm gonna go ahead and use those potions I picked up as well. Heal true. Restore power, stamina. There we go. We're mostly restored now. This is, what is this, 2 modules? 1 module here. 1 module here. So this looks like almost a 3-module dungeon. Yep. Fine with that. Down we go. Wizard! Wasn't expecting one of these. Fine, though. He's trying to hit me. Trying his best. Okay, he actually got me. Sorcerer. Good on you. Nope, we're good. Whoa. Oh, multiple ancient vampires. Okay. Power of RK. Be purged, vampire. Be purged. Damn. This isn't going as well as I thought. 2 vampires at once. We're gonna use Torgo's bracers. These things are fancy. Here we go. Fancy time. It's useless, vampire. Useless, useless, useless. Okay. Unequip those damn bracers now. We don't want their power running out. Oof. Grab those stingers. Grab that sash as well. It can be useful in hot areas. Or not in the damn mountains. Nothing over here? Nope, don't care. Don't care, don't care. Have a look at our map. Yes. Whoop! Having to wait for the paralysis to wear off. Lich! Instant paralyze. Okay. We're gonna have to use our unrestrainable common symbol. There should be a sunlight spell. Oh god, I'm nearly dead. Purification! Common symbol again. Oh, wow. Okay, we got orc strength. I need it. Let's do it again. Force bolt. Purge the lich. Dead man straps. Shocking. Damn right. Hit him with a combination of abilities that did kill him. Took a few hits. There's a lich behind that door. I knew it! Okay. Silence. Let's see if that silence actually kicked in. He shouldn't be casting spells now. Just doing his magic punch. Yes. Oh, this is painful. I'm nearly dead. One hit away from death. Okay, heal true. Damn. We get quite a few skill ups in restoration just because we try to stay ahead of this kind of damage output they have, which is incredible if you get hit by it, which is why I keep backing up to try to avoid it. Oh, jeez. But with meaner monsters, he's got incredible dodge skill, as you can see. All right, we're gonna try to hit him with shocking, and then be hellfire. Force bolt. Let's do it. That didn't kill him, and he just struck me for amazing damage. Okay, potion of healing it is, and let's go. Can we use dead? Damn! I didn't expect to be able to kill a lich with a toxic cloud, but I thought I'd go for it and see if it would work. And it killed the lich. So apparently liches toxin damage, don't even question it, not once. Okay, so this is the lower section of this dungeon. We're actually going to run past the liches because I actually want to explore more than I do fight the same enemy type over and over. Yeah, there's another lich over there. There's also nothing down there. There's two doors, one on each side. Ah, it's a teleporter door that's inactive. Got it. And I have no switch to that. Okay. That section can't be opened that easily. He's going to try to paralyze me as I go by. Goodbye. We're going back up. Going back up. Yeah, you're like, there's poison and there's acid. So you're thinking of like corrosion. People confuse acid and poison quite a bit. They're both usually in games represented by like green goop. Ah, vampire. Okay, we'll fight him. We'll fight the vampire. I believe in the me that kills vampires. Need to put that vampire killer soundtrack on now. Oof, can't carry any more stuff. That's unfortunate. Let's get back to the dungeon entrance then. Oof. How are we getting there? I see the way. We don't want to lose our way. Yes. Very good. Damn right. Got to get back to the entrance. Which way? This way. Yes. Why is acid always green in games? It's a very good question. Why do toxic barrels explode in almost every game? Okay, portal. Go past them. I know how this... Oh, I pacified a barbarian. I think this is the guy I pacified. Hello, sir. Oh, no, I didn't pacify you at all. Goodbye. Oh, no, 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 no. I need to get out of here. Which requires I go through this portal. Yes, that's the trap door. This will be activated later in the maze. This lock is an insult to my abilities. Thanks. Yeah. Look, just let me through. Let me in. There we go. Okay. This way. And then... Dungeon entrance, we're here. It's not that I need to leave the dungeon, it's that I just need to deposit my stuff at the front door. And that's why I went through this teleport loop. In order to put away 10,000 gold. Oh, that weighs a lot, doesn't it? Okay. Is that my favorite Elder Scrolls? Yes. It's kind of interesting because All right, let's try to explain this. So, Elder Scrolls 2 Daggerfall was kind of my favorite Elder Scrolls game. But then every time I played it, it was too buggy, too glitchy, too broken. So I always went, you know what? I think Morrowind is my favorite Elder Scrolls game. And I was just kind of like, but Morrowind's missing a lot of the core features that that Daggerfall had. Like the background simulation, the political factions, everything was handcrafted and static. It really didn't it really didn't make you like, it made you the center of the world almost, and in that sense Morrowind was disappointing. Morrowind has the better story, the better setup, but I prefer Daggerfall at the end of the day. Unfortunately for me, Daggerfall was broken for the longest time. Now, Daggerfall Unity came out and fixed most of the problems. Daggerfall Unity has its own problems, mind you, but they aren't nearly as bad as the core problems with the vanilla game. So, when you throw mods on top of that, Daggerfall is just my favorite Elder Scrolls game by a mile. Which one's my favorite story? Well, strictly from a story perspective, we're not talking about character development. We're not talking about any of that stuff. I really like Elder Scrolls Adventure Redguard. I feel like it would have made a good movie. But gameplay-wise, it's a trash fire that you should avoid at all costs. So, knowing that, I'd say Morrowind, just because, like, the whole thing about the unreliable the unreliable nature of whether you are or are not the Neverine is really cool. You could just be some guy who happens to fulfill the criteria for the prophecy. So, oh, you want to try Daggerfall? Check out my video on it then. Because Daggerfall is notoriously difficult and spits newbies out. So, what you should do, yeah, you should definitely go with the, with that there. Yeah. The guy probably was referring to this little thing right here. That one. Yeah. All right. Now then, let's see. Yep. I mean, Michael Kirkbride's writings are interesting, but I think the fact that the creator, the creative lead, aka Ken Rolston, he insisted that Kirkbride's stuff be more or less ambiguous, whether it's real or not. That was a good thing, because Kirkbride's writings don't really fit the Elder Scrolls world very well. Don't get me wrong, they're amazing when they're taken as unreliable sources of information. But if you tried to implement his writings literally, it would be terrible. And I think that what needs to happen is he needs to get his own franchise, his own world. And I think we could have some really good material there. I think so. Yeah. But I don't know what he's up to these days. But I think someone should sit down with him and see about making his world, quote-unquote, making a game centered around his world. I think that might be fun. Oof. There we go. Sorry, distractions aplenty. We're busy eating oranges and things. I'm gonna go to my wagon really quick and pull out like 2 pieces of food. Yeah, like these 2 fish, 3 fish. I'll eat one right now. There we go. Then we have 2 fish left over. You like Oblivion the most? I like Oblivion in concept. I mean, it is generic European Fantasyland, but there's a lot going for Oblivion, especially in its side quests. I wish the Oblivion crisis was an actual crisis and not just some gates that you can ignore. You know, there should be a before the Oblivion crisis where you get to enjoy the open world as much as you want. Then the Oblivion crisis is happening. Your open world fun is curtailed right now because everything's going to shit. And then you've resolved the Oblivion crisis. Go back to enjoying your open world fun. But if you're going to do the Oblivion crisis, don't half-ass it. You started with Skyrim, but now your favorite's Morrowind? I do have a Morrowind guide to new players, which I recommend. It uses OpenMW, which I'm very happy about. What I love is both OpenMW and Daggerfall Unity have native Linux builds, which I just love the fact that that's the case. Because, oh crap, both of my daggers are broken. Oh, I did not repair. All right, sorry, I didn't get new ones there. Well, we're gonna shoot her with arrows. Oof, sorcerer. Sorcerer with sword. Oh, got a Daedric sword. I could actually use that right now. You know what? Sure. Daedric short sword. It's a short blade. It's on my skill list. Thanks for giving me a replacement. No. We need to get back to the entrance. Yes. Here we go. Fighting Lich. Oh, this guy's tanky. The bastard. We're going to unequip this, and we're going to re-equip it. I think that the Khajiit suit isn't active right now. And I think it will be. I'm about to die in one hit. Purification, please, thanks. Whew. That was close. Purification potions are the most expensive potions you can buy in this game, but they're worth it. They're basically full heals. This is good. Getting some good hits in. Well, thankfully, OpenMW is very scalable. So even with a very cheap, you know, like say you get an office PC used, you could still play OpenMW on that. Thankfully. Okay, what we need to do now is we need to hit this guy with Force Bolt. Damn right! RK saw us through that, and the Lich is dead. Ding dong. Alright, we're going to go ahead and use a campfire and rest for a moment. There are enemies nearby. Pacified the sorcerer with that. This sorcerer spawned and tried to kill me, but then I pacified him with etiquette, so now I can nap. Okay, you won't kill me while I'm sleeping, will you? Oh, certainly not. You speak well enough. Okay, well, we're just gonna kind of ignore him because we pacified him, so. No, let's not fight that Lich. Let's keep looking. Ancient Vampire. I'll fight you first. Oh, yeah, we get to fight the Ancient Lich and the Vampire at the same time? Well, how about we use Hellfire, then? Hellfire! Damn right! Hellfire burns the Vampire. I'm paralyzed. That hurts a lot. Okay, we are going to use Force Bolt! Aha! We are both paralyzed at the same time. So it's a staring contest. You paralyze me, I paralyze you. We just stare at each other. I'm bored of this. I'm gonna use my unrestrainable common symbol and get out of this, and then backstab you to death. Got him. Ooh. That is some top quality sprite work there. And I'm not saying that because you know, I have some sort of inherent bias or anything. I'm not saying that for any particular reason at all. Okay? So yeah. Why did the Lich have prayer beads? That's a very good question. Well, that's a creepy guy on the internet. Yes. Yes. Okay. Very classy, right? Shocking! Not shocking? Let's try shocking again. Shocking! Very good. Very good. Wait, what? Ooh. Going to head on back. Oh yeah, that's the guy I pacified. Good on you. Well, that was cringe, bro. I've heard that a few times. And yet it never stops me. Through. We're gonna have an enemy right here. Bam. Come on. See, I don't mind dice roll combat, but what I want is proper reactions. Meaning that if for any reason, like what I want is feedback. So if I miss due to a dice roll, I want the monster to perform an animation where they do like a block, or they do or they like step out of the way. Like they actually just kind of snap to the side and your weapon just kind of passes through the air where they were. Like, represent the dice roll in a way I can visually understand and not just watch the sword pass through them. That annoys me. Also, there should be some indicator that it was the dice roll causing the miss. Remember, in video games, like Neverwinter Nights, for example, you are told specifically in the bottom, the dice roll, you know, whether the monster saved or not, and the result. So it'll say miss in the bottom, or like a little miss will pop up. You'd be like, damn, I missed. You know, but there is no feedback in Daggerfall and Morrowind. And that's a failing of the game. Yes, you said it took you ages to realize there's a miss sound effect for a failed dice roll. But it doesn't really... And Morrowind not only has the problem of, you know, you heard the swoosh, swoosh, like, why am I not hitting them? You aren't forced to understand your character's stats at the beginning of Morrowind. So you look at this, you just sit down, you build a character, and you go, okay, it's time to fight. And you miss, and miss, and miss. And you wonder, why is this happening? Because they never forced you to understand that agility gives you hit roll and things like that. Like, you know, what is your hit roll anyway? In Daggerfall, they tell you what your plus hit chance is. In Morrowind, it's just kind of left up to, you know, anyone's best guess unless you actually look at the stats and try to figure it out yourself. And even then, it's very obscured. Not good. We're going to use our unrestrainable common symbol to break out of this. Yes. Ooh. Well, here we go. Ruins of Moreheart Palace. We found a map. Helps to have those. Yeah, I'm going to ignore that lich and head on through here. I want to check this area out. Wow. I'm just looking at all these portals around here. Now you're thinking with portals. Cages. Again, very nice sprite work, I mean. Let's go. Bam. That's a barbarian, by the way. That's why she's tanky. Yes. Come on. Yeah, barbarians are just tanky as hell. It's still funny. Like, female barbarians wear more clothes than male barbarians. That's like, it's just the reverse of what you expect from fantasy games. It shouldn't be the reverse of what you expect from fantasy games, but it is. Okay, we teleport back to the dungeon entrance. There we go. We're gonna put these broken daggers away, and we're gonna put this sword away because it's too slow for us. And we're gonna pull out 2 daggers. Very good. 2 brand new daggers. Equip one right now. Very happy. Ooh. Yes. Think that'll do it. 3,000. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and exit out of the dungeon now. This was a fun little trip into the dungeon. We killed a lot of undead. We got a lot of gear to sell. But we need to continue our journey properly. And by that, I mean... God, we killed so many orcs. Very good. So, I'm here. We're gonna go to White Wark, 8 hours away. If, you know, the whole traveling through the wilderness at night doesn't kill me. Oblivion and Skyrim do have blocking, it's true. Absolutely true. Yes. So, if you were to play Daggerfall, you would want the shield module, basically. Which makes a lot of sense. Like, as far as the shield module goes, you'd do this, so... You know, yeah. You got the arm there. So you'd kind of block the rat's attack there. You're gonna try to block, yep. So. Yep. Of course it's slow. It's based on your speed. Everything in Daggerfall is based off of your speed stat. If your speed stat is at 50 or below, you're going to be a slow person. Salutations. May Debella bless your journey. Oh, there's a Debellin. Oh, that's a Debellin, all right. that leg ratio. Wow. Okay. We're fighting giants right now. Hold on. Ooh, Toxic Cloud. Killed one bear with the Toxic Cloud. Let's go with Hellfire on the last 3. Come on. Got him. One giant down. The bear's next. And this giant should only take 3 or 4 hits. Oh, no, 5 hits. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 hits? That giant is tanky. But yes. So, here's something we want to... okay. Figure out how many heads tall she is. The average human being is, what? 6 or 7 heads tall. Something like that. And, then you have to figure out how many of those are legs. And it's kind of crazy when you look at these from a standard artistic standpoint of, like, anatomy. Just something to think about. Okay. Stamina. Yes, 4 heads of leg. Let's see here. And when you wonder what's wrong with your favorite Japanese cartoon characters or the Japanese cartoon-inspired video games, it's usually that. You'll find that more than like a huge chunk of their body is their legs. And let's see. Let me go with the Sailor Moon example. Like, this is great. I absolutely love this example. It best explains what is wrong with that by giving you a nice example. Yes. All right. Oh, we passed out. We're exhausted and need to rest. Damn. We got totally wrecked by this environment. We're gonna use a stamina potion immediately and figure out what's going on here. Ooh, the metal is leaching the warmth from my body, so the answer is all the clothes off. Ugh. Oh, you're talking about Oscar's story. Ah, yes. Yes. Hold on. Let's see here. Trying to remember the exact one here. I'm gonna find it. Just to hold on a second. Here's somewhere. I think it was okay. Trying to find this. There's a very specific clip I was looking for, and I I found the clip. Took me oh wow, never mind. It got removed from the YouTubes. It got removed, and it was just a trailer. It got taken down. You kidding me? Interesting. I'm looking at nope. That is a it might have been taken off the internet. I'm impressed. I'm actually impressed. You'd think they'd leave a trailer up, because that's something people would actually, would inspire you to buy something. But no, they didn't. Madness. I'm interested now. I'm looking. Hold on. I think I found the original trailer for it. Ah, yes. So, I had to go to a weird YouTube channel here, but we found it. Okay. There we go.
You're all dismissed! Why can't I kill like a man?
those people to come at her one at a time so she could smack each one of them. Yes. There we go. It's a story about a lady who her father was expecting a son to carry on his family line, and when she was born, he said, "This is my son," and they all, they're like, "Excuse me, it's a daughter." Like, no, you will raise this this boy as my son. And so she ends up becoming the head of the French Royal Guard and protects Marie Antoinette during the, the beginning of the French Revolution. Before that. Well before the beginning of the French Revolution. But, leading up to the decline, more or less. And I say the decline... When I'm actually saying the decline, what I'm saying is the critical point when the peasants couldn't stand it anymore, more or less, And you got to see it from the perspective of the royals and how fucked up everyone was. She didn't do a very good job. Well, I mean, there was, being the head of the royal guard, there's only so much you can do when the person you're protecting is an idiot. That's the problem. You can't save people from their own stupidity. Though she tried. She really did. All right. Yeah, you are warmly dressed. Not very... I am warmly dressed. Very good. You still get into Elder Scrolls lore? Elder Scrolls lore. That's a very good question. I mean... maybe? Perhaps? Possibly?
Could it be more?
Yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and focus on actual gameplay. We are going to put on this surcoat, then pants. Do we even... No, we do not have pants on us right now, apparently. Do we have purple pants? Well, we'll put on the blue coat with that. And how we doing in terms of cloaks? God, this cloak is just fine, actually. There we go. Very good. Now, what about boots? Do we have boots on the ground? Yes, we have shoes. All right. We are very warmly dressed. Now we need to eat a fish. Just gulp down the fish. We should be fine. I say that, but you can see our stamina depleting. We have no magic left. Yes. Cold-blooded. How would a coat work? Very good question. Captain Picard lost your respect after the new series. Well, I mean, that series didn't exist, obviously. It's like Star Trek Discovery didn't exist either, Oh, animal tracks. No, we're not gonna hunt them. We're gonna continue our journey over to this... Oh, God, that place is so far away. Let's go over here. 2 hours. 2 hours to the nearest inn. Hopefully we don't freeze to death at night. Harpies. Just when you think you've killed all the harpies, there are more harpies. Very good. Do you think it's important that all games stick accurately to their lore, getting all the right details? Well, I mean, if you care about the continuity of the story, yes. But they don't. If the developers don't care, then at the end of the day, the gameplay is the only thing that matters because the story's, terrible. And let's be honest, the story in Skyrim and other than the side quests in Oblivion are good, but the main quest, Skyrim's really bad, and Oblivion's really bad. Let's see. Get game distracted because, you know, harpies. I'm getting chilly too. I'm gonna die. Great. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Like, it's not. They don't have to sacrifice the quality of the story to have a good game. They really don't have to. The fact that they're deciding to do so is their choice. And I get to criticize them for having made that choice. Because other developers... Oh, yeah, you can have the bear. It's fine. Being like the Emperor tonight. 53 gold. He gave me 53 gold for the bear's corpse. Very good. But they decided to sacrifice the story. It's, you know, you say the gameplay is what matters most. It is. In an interactive medium, the gameplay, the interaction itself, is the most important thing. However, just because the interaction is the most important thing doesn't mean that you are, like, that you have to sacrifice storytelling. They chose to. They absolutely chose to. Yes. All right. Okay, so no other holiday. What the hell? Okay, this is the 3rd of Hearthfire. Got it. Superstitious men and women do not speak all day long for fear that the spirits of the dead will enter their bodies. It's Tales and Talos. It's Halloween, everyone. Mages Guild. Interesting. Okay, in celebration of the oldest magical science, necromancy, all magical items are half price today. Damn. If I can get to the capital, then I can buy magic items half off. Can I get there in time? That's the question. It's only noon. It's only noon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dive in here for a second. I'm just going to use potions and power through this. Okay, so potion of healing, potion of stamina, 2 potions of restore power. We're good. Let's get to the capital. Not to the capital, but to a large town. It's 4 hours away. I think I can do it. It'll be like 5 p.m. by the time I get there. I think we can do it. We're a bit chilly, but that shouldn't be too much of a problem considering we have 2 heavy cloaks. We should be able to make this. Just gonna save it here. Yeah, we're gonna save it. And then we're gonna go. Care if the lantern flickers. Doesn't matter. Go this way. Here we go. Oh. Okay. We have to trust that we'll make it there while this holiday, because it's Halloween. We can buy magic items for half off. I'm hoping they're good magic items. We'll buy them anyway and resell them probably. Doesn't matter. It's a good idea. Let me see here. Ooh, very good. Birds, do I want to hunt them? No. No, I don't want to hunt birds. Not right now. I don't have time. Don't have time to waste. Hostile encounter, try to avoid. Successfully avoided. Good. We do not have time to waste. We need to get through these freezing cold mountains on this rainy day. Need to get to the main city to see if we can exploit Tales and Talos for our own profit. Capitalism, ho! We also have a quest that requires us to get deeper into the mountains anyway, so this is actually... we're going in the right direction, more or less. we can just get to the city. Let's see, how close are we to the city? We are damn close. Like an hour away, if that. Happy. Very happy. Yes. Okay. What the hell? Whoa! Bears and giants. The cold is slowing me down. Great. Great, I'm freezing. Let's shove a fish into my mouth. That is exactly what is required of me. Then, I'll shoot the crap out of these guys. When I say shoot the crap out of them, I mean chug a potion of orc strength. And then shoot the crap out of these guys. Okay. Video game time. Look at the clock in the bottom corner of the screen. Come on. These giants are extra tanky. I got the bear down. These guys are, yes, strength lets you pull back on your bow harder, obviously. That bowstring is very, very dependent on... Yeah, it is not, but we pretend it is because video games. Okay. Yes, running away while gulping down fishes and other things. Very good, top tier. The White Wark. We've arrived. God, those giants just hit us up on that hill up there. Yep. It's still Halloween. Tails and Talos. Oh. Well, how long? Look at it like this. Look at the in-game clock. See how long it takes. Figure it out for yourself. There we go. I mean, the quote-unquote fast travel, the tedious travel mod, all it does is make you go faster. That's all it does. Not faster, sorry. It speeds up time. So you're actually moving at the same speed, it's just that time is passing faster. No Mages Guild here. Great. I'm certain there's no Mages Guild here, so we wasted our time. Lovely. We'll miss out on this Halloween bonus. Damn shame, damn shame. Microsoft Flight Simulator. Now, do people buy these things for Microsoft Flight Simulator? Because I only use these for space. Yes. Once you fly a plane in real life. House of Dibella. So instead of a Mages Guild, they got ladies taking their clothes off. Men too. As you can see, this is the House of Dibella. Perfect, right? Perfect. Okay. Ooh, using it in Warframe? I wanted to, but Railjack doesn't support it. And they didn't think about that when they made Railjack. We're going to the Flying Gin to sleep. This has been a terrible Halloween. There it is. Ah! We got... What's keeping you, barkeep? Yeah, we got soldiers here that want to be fed. Doesn't matter. Just, give us a room for the night, thanks. Okay. Sleep! It's not even midnight yet, so we're going to cast, free action, jumping, light, slow falling, buoyancy. That should do it. It's 8 a.m. now. We can go out and travel. How's our cloak doing? Still almost new. It's in good condition. Let's find a market square. There is no market square. Got it. South we go then. You know, check out these shops. It's like a bookstore. Why are there so many bookstores in this one place? Very good. This'll do. Okay. Well, Daggerfall also has seasonal, like different seasons, in addition to dynamic weather and day-night cycle. Correct. Highly literate town, pretty much. Jeez. Okay, we're gonna shove... over here, the odd gear. Hopefully there's something here. Some arrows. A fish. I was hoping for a heavy cloak. I'm just seeing, like... there's a heavy cloak. I'll take that. Very good. Another jacket as well. Fish. Hoping to find one more heavy cloak upstairs in his backstock. And nothing. Nothing. Damn shame. You said in a medieval society where no one knows how to read. That was a huge misconception. Most people in medieval times knew how to read. It's just that the church did a census, did many census at the time. Like, they'd go and they'd determine how many people could read Latin. Turned out not that many people could read Latin, so they counted them as illiterate. Only the really well-educated people could read Latin. However, they could all read their local languages just fine. The peasantry wasn't illiterate because they're, like, the blacksmith needed to be able to, you know, read a manual on blacksmithing. A carpenter needed to be able to read a manual on carpentry. They didn't just pass down the skills as an oral tradition. They actually had books that said how to do these crafts. Manuals and guides existed. Okay, we're gonna go over to Singham. It's just that because they couldn't read Latin, the church was like, okay, this country's full of illiterate peasants, and then they'd go on to the next country and do a census. Okay, that country's full of illiterate peasants. And so the history books would read, because the history books come from the church, that we were full of illiterate peasants. Like, or that the world was filled with illiterate peasants, I should say. It's just because that's the information the church handed down. Incorrect information, mind you, but information nonetheless. We're gonna shove this sword in there and grab a dagger. Very good. Ooh. You can't speak my language, therefore you're ignorant and uneducated, basically. Yeah. Up, enemies. Giants again. Giants and bear. Didn't expect that. But yeah, books were widespread, but you have to understand they were copied by hand for the most part. So you actually had like, the value of books was stupidly high as well. So you kept it in the family, and you may have even copied the information. Like, journals were important, handwritten. Ooh, Ebony Wakazashi. But even during the era where we had, like, the trade houses of Europe and everything, they all worked on letters of credit, which is more or less what Daggerfall works on. And just an ordinary merchant from, you know, a peasant upbringing still needed to be able to read their letter of credit and their bond of debt to know, like, this is how much I'm agreeing to pay for. If I don't pay by this time, then my debt can be sold and people can come collect. And, you know, like, all of that, those were written contracts back in the day. Like, you would buy... Whoa, hold on a second. Their books also last longer than modern books. Well, of course. Nice, thick, leather-bound book is going to last longer. Ooh. Moving on. Moving on. Yeah. Oof. Keep go. Ah, here we go. We've arrived at the nearest town in the Wolfgarian Mountains. Now, we're considered dependable here. I don't remember what I did in Wolfgar to be considered dependable, but I did something. I don't know what it was, but I'm a dependable person, apparently. That feels weird. Alright. Ooh. Good. Very good. Let's go have a look at this Bat Ogre. Golden Hedgehog. The Golden Hedgehog! We've seen this before. Dragon Ball Z ripoff, that is. Alright. It's no longer Tails and Talos, but let's go to the local Mages Guild anyway. Wait, that's not the Mages Guild. That's an alchemy... not even an alchemy store, it's a freaking bookshop. Bookshops everywhere. Bookshops don't even work in this game. That's the funny part. They're all just, like, public libraries where you can read. Hello, Mr. Mage. Serious business, him. He's a quest giver. I need to talk to you. You're the magic item vendor. What do you got? Got a wand of magicka? I'll take that. You got a skirt of good luck? I'll take that. Let's see. Silver sword of friendship. Silver sword of friendship. Silver sword of friendship. Hold on a second. I'm not wearing pants right now. I put that skirt on. Hold on. It was, I think it was this.
Hey, want to fight the forces of evil in Korodai? Check it out. It's easy. You got this map. See? Just move the Triforce to where you want to go. Then, click button 1, and flash! I'm there! Use the controller to move me left or right. Move it up, and I jump or climb. Up and over makes me leap. Press button 1 to slash with the sword. When you get the power sword, button 1 makes it shoot. Move the controller down, and I crouch. When I'm crouching, you can make me do the duck walk. Cool, huh? To enter a door, move in front of it like this. Now, press button 2. Luckily, I brought my smart sword. It won't hurt anyone friendly. In fact, it makes them talk.
Lamp oil, rope, bombs? You want it? It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rubies.
Yeah, that happened. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to put on the Necklace of Friendship. Now that we have friendship, see our personality, we are considered charismatic. We're going to talk to him and say, hey, I want that Wand of Magicka and that Skirt of Good Luck. Not the Sword of Friendship, sadly. Well, yeah, we'll take the Sword of Friendship as well. So we'll buy all of them. For 2,500? Sure, let's do that. Very good, very good. Yes. Now we'll unequip all those things which are magical, which we can put our pants back on. Very important. That is the most important step there, putting your pants back on. We did it. I have no idea what is in each room. Nothing here. This is just a library. That's all this is, just a library. Did the CDIs why Nintendo can't give their license to other game companies? No. No, 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 no. That is incorrect. You are wrong. Ooh. Let's see what's in here. It's a fancy looking place. Buy that formal cloak. What else we got? Bandage, fish. Should be fine. Alright, let's get out of here. It's morning. It's morning, yes. How are we doing? Are we freezing to death yet? It'll wear you down. We're very warmly dressed, however. That's good. That's good. Okay, step 1 is to unequip this cloak. Let's equip cloaks that are almost new. This one and this one. So, use on that. Very good. Save again. Now we're ready to go. And let's... We're in the Wolfgarian Mountains now. We're in the final stretch. We just have to head over here. 8-day journey across from here to here. We just need to go directly east. East it is. There we go. Yes. Alright, gonna interrupt for a second, look around. It looks like there's a castle here. Just in the middle of nowhere. In the middle of nowhere, there's a castle. I'm sure the princess is in another castle, but let's go check it out. What's the worst that could happen? It's full of orcs and wants to kill us? Ha ha ha! Uh-huh. A few lava boulders. Right. Huh. Interesting. There's nothing here. I thought maybe this was going to be a another army, but no, there's just a castle here. Let's find out what it's called. We should have discovered it by now. Yes! Castle Hearthford. No soldiers outside. Done gone zero. Let's go inside. We frightened yet? Go ahead and equip all our armor just in case. Feel like that's important. Put away everything else. 94. Put away some letters of credit. Those letters of credit each have weight. Should be fine now. Keep those boots just in case. Save the game. Done gone zero. Actually, hold on. Use lantern. No fuel. Really? Well, fill the lantern. Damn it. Very good. Lantern's full. Let's do it. When was the last time you deposited anything in the bank? I mean, I have 3.5 million in Sentinel, 1.6 million in Wayrest, and 30,000 in several other places. So, I played Subnautica a little bit back when it was newer. I suppose I could, you know, play the finished version at some point. Oh my god! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. So, what I saw was a fire Daedra, and behind him was a Daedra Lord, which are the most powerful enemies in the game. I would waste all my time and energy on this thing, and I'm not going to do that right now, because I'm busy going to my ultimate destination. Very important. Going there. You know why it's abandoned? Yes. It's got Daedra Lords inside. Multiple Daedra Lords inside, most likely. But hey, we found a cool place to explore later. Hey, no, you get a lot of money killing them. It's just that we are busy heading to meet with the grandmother of the Queen of Daggerfall. And we kind of want to do that now while we're on a timer. I don't want to get waylaid for 60 days trying to survive in that dungeon. Ah, they're looking for an outlaw in this area. Well, I don't know any outlaws. Sorry. Sorry, sir. I'm leaving. Damn shame. Yeah, Fire Daedra are just men who burn. Burn. Okay. If there's anything else here? No. Ancient Liches are weaker than Daedra Lords. Daedra Lords are the most powerful enemies in the game. They go, ha ha ha, and throw a lot of attacks at you. Now, I admit that I don't know exactly whether an Ancient Lich or a Daedra Lord is more powerful without the Meaner Monsters mod on, but with the Meaner Monsters mod on, Daedra Lords are definitely the most powerful. We are actually freezing now. This is not the good. So we're going to eat these 2 fish. We're going to make sure our cloaks are in good condition. Yeah, everything's in good condition. We just need to take our armor off, really. That's really what needs to happen. Just need to unequip all our armor pieces. And then put those boots back on. Put the cloaks back on. Uno dos. We should be fine now. Go! We're still losing stamina, but we're losing stamina more slowly. Technically, we should be setting up camp and going to sleep, but we're progressing anyway toward... It looks like there's a city to the north, 1 hour north. Okay. If we get to the city over that mountain there, we should be good to go. No, I don't want to hunt any animal in the middle of the night. You crazy, crazy game. Yes, yes, yes. So they're a pack of bounty hunters looking for someone who is not me. Okay, you keep looking in the freezing mountains. That's fine. I'm going to the city over this hill. Should be right here as soon as we go into a valley. Yep, there it is. There's a bunch of wounded soldiers here too. I'm gonna ignore them. Definitely gonna ignore them. There's tigers who are trying to kill them, so we're just gonna kind of forget about that. And we're going to Tuntail. Tunston. Yes. This way. We should be able to make it into town before they close their gates. I hope. We're losing too much heat. Of course we are. It's freezing cold, and now it's fall. Not even summer anymore. Good. We managed to make it in the gates. The Rat and Badger's open. There's a Mages Guild. Let's go to the Mages Guild first, since it's still open right now, and I don't want to wait. The Mages Guild closes, I think, at midnight, or like an hour before midnight, 11 p.m., something like that. Doesn't matter. Go ahead and give ourselves some more stamina so we don't pass out. We are freezing, but we're gonna kind of ignore that and try to go north. We can sprint right now because there's no peasants around to get run over. That will be a problem later, but... Yep, the Mages Guild's still open. Very good. Now, does this lady here give us... No, she sells spells. I thought maybe she was a magic vendor, and she isn't. What about you, Mr. Beard? You are a quest giver. Magic item seller on the bucket. Okay, this is fine. Looks like he's selling the same things the other guy did. Doesn't matter. We will wear the Amulet of Friendship. Friendship. That's how you beat people in Mortal Kombat. Wand of Magic. Yep. Same equipment. God, the game really wants to screw me then. Blazing Shirt of Fireballs. Sure. Silver Staff of... Yep. It's fine. Spent 2,000 gold on that. That was definitely worth my time. Go ahead and re-equip the nice warm clothes. There we go. Hit him with the Silver Sword of Friendship. Yeah, exactly. Why not? Alright, let's get into the tavern before we freeze to death. The Lynx and Stag is where we're going to sleep. Hello, sir. Need a room for the night? Yes. The room is always free for a knight such as you. Ah, yes. Hello, miss. Good day. Any news? The host of the Horn paid a peace fee to Anticlair. So, the host of the True Horn and Anticlair are no longer enemies. That's what she just told us. Now, this room's good enough. Sleep here. That should do it. Spend the night here. It's 2 a.m. Technically 3 a.m., but I'm just going to cast free action and sleep. That should do it. 8:47. Good time for adventure. Very good. Hello, sir. We are going to take some stew. Head on out. Thank goodness it stopped raining. Let's go to the market square, check whatever is available there. Bat and bird. Seen that before. Bat and bird. Naven pit. There's a pharmacy, adventurer's metalsmith, vestments, the dirty pit. Well, I've been to the dirty pit as well. Bandage. Yeah, that's fine. Just bandages. No problem there. Don't need any of that. A fish. Let's actually go back and pick up that extra cloak. Ugh, it's not even a heavy cloak, it's a casual cloak. Filthy casual cloak. No, casual cloaks are good for the desert to hide yourself from the sun, but they don't provide that much warmth. It's the formal cloaks that are covered. It should be the opposite, shouldn't it? It really should be the option. Don't know about that. Whatever. Yeah. I don't know what's happening anymore. Okay, I'm feeling chilly. Oh, well, that's why I'm feeling chilly, because I took off my extra cloak. Put these two on. How are we doing now? We're dependable, and we're very warmly dressed. Okay, we can leave now. We can head north. The palace is right here, by the way. That's where the rulers are. We don't need to buy anything here. Technically, we could hang out for another hour and get some clothing from the clothing store, but I think we've got enough. Adventurer's Metalsmith just opened. You know what? Let's go look in there really quick. Great. Waste all my time looking at weapon stores. Daedric Dagger, worth a buy. Thanks. 18 arrows, I'll buy those too. Okay. They get my money. They definitely get my money. More arrows. Ooh. More arrows. There should be 2 item racks over here. Garbage. Arrows and an orcish longbow. I like the looks of a green bow. Only 15,000? Let's equip our friendship necklace, aka I'm going to rip you off necklace, and then try buying it again. 14,000. All right, let's go upstairs. Have a look. Nothing upstairs. Damn shame. Wait a second. No, there's nothing in there. Okay. We'll unequip our friendship necklace and we'll get out of here. That's fine. We bought a Daedric Dagger. We bought an orcish bow. Good stuff. We're going north. There's a general store right here on my way out of town. Let's go poke inside, see what they've got. Arrows, bandage, fish. Okay. Daedric Dagger, bandage, fish. Oh, and a formal cloak. Okay, if it's gonna be all that, I'm gonna wear my freaking Torque of Friendship again. Friendship. Again. Yes. So, cloak, dagger, bandage, fish. Better. 1,200. Saved us a couple hundred. Another fish there. Let's go upstairs, see if there's anything else around. It's fine. Aha! Wakazashi, we're not buying that. Bought some arrows, that's okay. We can leave now. We'll see if there's any other stores along the way. I think there's a general store right here, so we're going to check this place out. Arrows, bandage, fish. Fish. Cloak. Fish. Probably have way too many fish now. I've been buying every fish I had the opportunity to get, so I suspect by this point the vintage jewel box. Odd gemstones. So there's 2 jewelry stores right next to each other. And the Fox and Barbarian Hotel. An armor store. An armor store. This is a high-class armor store, too. Which means you have trash. Great. Daedric Pauldron. That one looks pretty fancy. How much do you want? 99,000 gold. No, thank you. No, thank you. I don't need to pay 99,000 gold. I'll buy your 16 arrows for 19 gold. Then we'll take off our Torque of Friendship and head on out of town. The longer you have the Torque of Friendship on, the more it drains magic, so you kind of want to stop it as soon as possible. Alrighty then. I'm just looking at the tail there, you know. Khajiit sprite. Very good. Can you steal from the shop? Yes, there's a steal button. And it rolls your pickpocketing skill plus your, I forget which stats it decides. I think it's like agility, speed, and something else. And then, your best bet for stealing things from a shop is to go in the middle of the night and actually just go in and take it. Like, you need to break in while no one's around, which is completely possible to do. Okay, which way's east? East is that way. Got it. Did save scumming? Yes, but we don't think about that too much. Occasionally we will reload in case we do something stupid, but we aren't looking to really break the game with save scumming. Otherwise, I'd break the game with half a dozen other ways. Because there are so many ways to break this game. Alright. There we go. Yes, terrible, terrible Mortal Kombat. They gotta sell toys of gruesome adult things to kids. Go look up the Rambo cartoon for more details on that practice. Oh my. Oh, there's the Mages Guild. No. Towns are comprised of modules, and the modules are put together in different ways. For example, this market square might be more or less the same, but it might be up here, might be over here, might be over there. Then again, wasn't the palace over there before? Could it be over here sometimes? Is the palace a different shape? Who knows? These are modules that are all put together based on an algorithm. So after you've seen, a couple hundred hours, you've seen all the possible combinations. Oh, she's got the bouncy orbs. You can see them right here. Ooh. Very good. Identify, yes! I need to identify a magical item. This cuirass. And what else? Short tunic. Yes. What else? I think that's everything. Double checking. Double checking to see if I missed anything. The answer is no. Identify these, please. Thanks. All right. Levitating cuirass and on touch shocking cone attack. Yeah. Fine. 2 good ones there. Ooh, let's find the magic item vendor. Hello, miss. You are a spell maker with twig legs. Giant torso, twig legs. Yes. You are the magic item seller. Very good. Life-stealing dagger. Daedric Odachi of good luck? Oh god! That is a sword. Let's see. Wand of Iron Will. It wouldn't work. Vest of Magicka. We want the Vest of Magicka. We also want the Dead Man's Amber. Okay. We'll grab those two. It's just as soon as we put on our magic item that makes people like us and therefore give us favorable discounts on goods, called the Torque of Friendship. I'm gonna be your friend. Okay, so we want that vest and the Dead Man Amber. Very good. Oh. So, that's basically it. The Dead Man Amber we invoke to nuke people. Very good. The Vest of Magicka is something that we invoke to get some stuff there. Yes. We need to really quick eat a damn fish. Use my cloak. There we go. All right, I've got my coat back on. Very, very good. Let's see here. Trying to figure out if there's anything else we need to do. Oh, good, good, good. Okay, we are leaving now. It's still early enough in the day. We gotta take the Torque of Friendship off. That's important. Otherwise, it'll drain and break while we're traveling, and that would be bad. So, we are going to now see how far away we are from our ultimate goal. We are we're 7 days away. Well, that's going to take too long. So, let's find a little closer place. We are currently here. I think we can probably go to Ripwall, 6 hours away. It'll be dark by the time we get in Ripwall. So we probably want to make sure we are wearing our heavy cloaks. And the answer is yes, we were. So we'll put those back on. And we'll continue traveling through the wilderness. Occasionally we'll need to stop and eat, but that's not a big deal. Let's just keep going as we are. Right. Okay. Oh. Wow. So, San Bernardino County in Southern California has a gigantic brush fire, and it was caused by a smoke-generating pyrotechnic device that they used as a part of a gender reveal party. Great. Required the evacuation of 3,000 residents. That's lovely. Yep. Illegal activity. People are criminally responsible. Yep. Now look, if someone wants to be a fancy other gender or wants to reveal whatever gender they want to be to their friends and they want to make a little show of it, good for them. But don't bring a pyrotechnic machine in an area with dried out bushes. Don't do that. Don't make giant fires that impact thousands of people. But yes. don't know. He said, are you sure that it wasn't a party about a baby's gender? I mean, it's possible. And you know what? That's fine too. I don't mind. If you want to wait to reveal the I guess, because, well, if it's about a baby, it's their biological sex party. Unless you're forcing a gender on the child, which would be immoral. So, yeah. Okay. What we got here? Come on. Getting chilly. It's cold. It's cold. It's cold. Oh, wow. I'm getting shot at. There's an assassin somewhere in this group. Yep. Damn. There's the assassin. Hey, assassin, you want to fight some giants? There's no infighting. I turned infighting off because it made the game too easy. Otherwise, they'd be fighting each other. Yes. You say they're idiotic. That just means it's not important to you. You've decided they're idiotic because of your social standards and what your social group considers normal. Here we go. You have to understand the concept of normal is relative and changes. You have no social group? Well then, you're just a random person spewing opinions all on his lonesome then. That's fine. Alright, Daedric gauntlets and a Daedric claymore. We're gonna be able to sell stuff. That's good. That's good. Let's get out of here. Alright, so we are heading to Ripwall. How far is Ripwall? Ripwall is 2 hours away in the darkness. We might need to set up camp if we start freezing to death. Okay. So the question is, how far is this dungeon from here? And the answer is not close enough, because I don't see it anymore. Now I'm scared. Found it. 6 days away. Yeah, we're going to Ripwall. We're going to Ripwall. That's for sure. 6 days is a little too long to be going through this freezing cold. Yes. Ooh. Well, here we go. You say it's a recent thing and you see it's stupid like Pogs. Well, here's the thing. The concept of gender roles and, you know, making sure gender is like different from biological sex, which honestly, because the term gender was made up by a guy who kind of got his test subjects to commit suicide. So he's actually like a really bad example. But the point is, like, there is a societal shift going on. It's not just a fad. It's the idea that we want to tear down, like, masculinity is for males and femininity is for females. You know, those concepts. Like, society is challenging those and saying, I can take hormones and be different, basically. Like, I can change my body, so why can't I change the way I look at the world? Now, that from your perspective, especially if you want to maintain the status quo, you think this is normal and anything else is abnormal, absolutely you want to, you challenge it. It makes perfect sense. You can be different even without hormones. Correct. I'm just giving you like the most extreme examples. Surgery combined with hormones mean you can change your biological sex pretty much. Without the reproductive capability, yeah, but the point is that people have decided that they want to challenge what is normal, and they've created in-groups that also agree with that concept. Pogs were just a bunch of silly kids. These in-groups are now 2 generations in, and it doesn't look like they're going away anytime soon. I'm not saying they're right and you're wrong. What I'm saying is that this is the beginning of something different, and you can't just dismiss it as stupid because it's gonna be here. Yeah, did the hippies go away? The hippies didn't last even a generation. Like, this has been around for 2 generations now at this point. It started out small and it got bigger. The hippies didn't even last a single generation. Think about that. Yes. If we turn to robots, robot versus human war breaks out. Yes. And you betcha I'm taking that robot body and going to challenge the race that will eventually fail due to how genetics work. The flesh is weak and transitory. You bet your ass I'm on the side of the machines. Now look, I'm not saying that they're right and you're wrong to have your opinion of what you consider normal or anything. I'm just saying that these people have an in-group and it's actually pretty serious for them. That's all. That's all I'm saying. And their children have decided to accept their ideals, and that is the new normal for them. The hippies, their children didn't necessarily accept those ideals, not on a mass level. Like, they went back to just living life normally. The children of the hippies, basically. That this social revolution that's going on is very different from the peace and love stuff of yesteryear. Now, you were correct. You're absolutely correct, by the way, when you said it's not baked enough for transhumanism. I agree. I agree completely. But social revolution doesn't happen overnight. It's a series of steps. It's like a staircase. Sometimes it goes down too. So, yes. That children absorb imprints, indoctrination, choice is not necessarily rational. Yes, but what I'm saying is they weren't adopted en masse. We didn't have a whole generation decide to be hippies just like their parents. We had a generation that more or less gravitated back towards what we call normalcy. Now, obviously, we have extreme examples where hippie parent births hippie child, and so on. But, yes. Ooh. Okay. Well, you're conflating gender with biological sex, though, and you're forgetting the whole culture that has sprung up. There's an entire concept now that celebrates these things, and it's stupid to you, yes, but it's important to them. And you just look at that and go, okay, well, that's why they do it. Now, isn't that a waste of time? We can all agree that parties, for the most part, are wastes of time. Yes. You said genders is a colloquialism. Yes and no. The problem is it has a deeper meaning. And how do I put this? People who want it to just mean sex are the people who argue that it just means sex. And then there's another group of people who say it is broader and bigger. And now, you said the reveal parties. Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm not saying that... I don't want to get into the politics of this. I just want to say that for this specific group of people, like having a party, revealing the gender or sex or whatever, that's fine. Like, it's a waste of time, but it's their waste of time. They've decided to put their resources to that thing, and it's important to them. Now, what pisses me off is that they had a pyrotechnic machine which caused the San Bernardino Hills to catch fire and displaced 3,000 people, causing massive property damage, and people will probably never get back their belongings, this important stuff to them. I doubt, did their housing insurance even cover the fire? The insurance company will try to lowball them on everything there. You better have receipts for things. It's, like, that's what pisses me off. Yes. It's a fire state. Why have that? Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, California wasn't nearly as bad back before it had massive droughts. And, oh boy, did it have massive droughts. I wonder why they don't do controlled burns in certain areas a little more than they do. Environmentalist groups in Australia were against controlled burns because of CO2, and brush fires increased dramatically that year. Love it. Yeah. Find out what the CO2 release is on an uncontrolled burn, and then we can get back to figuring that out. Yeah. Oof. Okay. Ooh. Australia was on fire for a while. Another formal cloak, I'll buy that. Thank you very much. Another fish, sure. Pretty sure there's nothing else I need here. Let's get the hell out. Okay. So, yep, the cold is actually getting to me now. Thankfully, we have a tavern here somewhere. The Lynx and Jug. I'd rather go to the Unfortunate Guard. That sounds like a better place to be. Yes. Bushfires are a natural part of the process. Lightning strikes, causes a fire. Absolutely. We do a lot of harm by not letting, by putting fires out as quickly as we do. But, you know, that's because we got homes. Homes, I say. All right. Ooh. Okay. Room for the night? Yes, we definitely needed a room. In fact, we need food as well. Stew it. Then we'll go in here. Hello, miss. How are you? Any news? Teachers of Arcane and the Knights of the Flame are working together. Let's go in here. Hello there. How are you? Any news? Really, Antiphilos is up to get Glenumbra Moors. What about you, miss? You bored? Game of blackjack. Entry fee is 50. You know what? Let's do blackjack. And come back in 2 hours, we'll be here. Really? Gotta come back to blackjack there. Can't wait to play some blackjack in 2 hours. Let's do it. Loiter. Rest for 2 hours? Very good. Let's go play some blackjack. Hello, miss. Good you're here. Let's get started. Takes your 50 gold pieces. Some friends mill about the place. One of them speaks. Welcome, Argonian. Good to see a new face here. You know the rules. You want 21 points? Let's see. We'll play for keeps here. First card is 6. Keep going. Yes. Toes 11. Keep going. 15. No. We'll stay. Let's see. Your conservative play earns you nothing. The other players manage to get higher scores than you, and one of them takes your prize money. Damn it! Damn it! Okay. Looks like a cult and the apothecaries of Dibella are working together. That is interesting. Goodbye. Yes, they literally have blackjack and hookers in this. That is not a joke. The prostitutes faction is really in the game. So, yeah. You are not wrong when you said that. Okay. Jumping. Light. Orc strength. Slow falling. And buoyancy. Very good. 8 hours sleep. Okay. That'll do it. Let's immediately eat these fish. Very important. We must continue our journey to the east. Is there a mages guild? There is no mages guild here. Just a benevolence of Mara. We don't believe in Mara. Okay, I mean, we believe she exists, but we don't worship her. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Looks like there's an inn there. Let's go to Vanwick, the 9-hour journey. Yes. You said there's a prostitutes in love mod now? There are 3 unrelated prostitution-related mods that were created in relatively the same time span. I'm not joking. Okay, we are going to harvest this farm. Every town and fellowship in the Rothgarden Mountains celebrates Kurt to the day when the finest scholars... even though the children go pray the balance in Kurt. So, in other words, a religious holiday that no one cares about. Got it. Harvesting skill increased to 17%. Very good. This'll do it. Root bulb times 2. Very good. Finish stealing all the crops. I mean, harvesting them for the use of the farmers. You should be able to interact with this cart, and it should give the farmers the crops that you harvested. That would be cool. Get paid. We're going to Vanwick now. Nice that I stopped by a little farm that I saw. Good stuff, good stuff. Hostile encounter, try to avoid it. Failed to avoid, great. What's hostile and around me? Oh, you're hostile as you shoot arrows at me. Hello. 3 gold pieces, thanks. A machine for pigs, you say? That was an unfortunate game. I liked Amnesia: The Dark Descent, and I did not care for A Machine for Pigs at all. It's unfortunate that, you know, a game that I really, really liked was followed up by a game I didn't care about. But a different studio made the other game. Yeah, pretty awful. Let's see here. Ooh. But yes, it's very possible someone was just revealing the gender of a baby and then decided, you know what? It would be great if we set off some fireworks in this dry landscape where, you know, we have brush fires. And so, yeah, that would be great. Just, you know, where you have brush fires. That'd be nice. And so they did. They set up pyrotechnics and burned the California landscape. Love it. Love it. Mm-hmm. I see. Hostile encounter, try to avoid it. Got it. Very good. By the way, did you guys know that someone figured out the secret of that this pregnancy test has a like a pretty sophisticated display? So they played Doom on it. They played Doom on the pregnancy test. It's very difficult to see, but yes. Yep. You can play Doom on anything, don't you know? Yep. Here's the tweet for that. That's the person who's doing it. And yes, it's a 128 by 32 monochrome display. He managed to make the game better by turning up the display, actually, as you can see. Now you can see a bit more of it. But it's monochromatic, meaning like it's only black and white, so good luck. You see you open the door. This is E1M1. There you go. Yeah, that's Doom on the pregnancy test. Going down the hallway there. Yep. Hope the display doesn't die. True though. Kind of funny. Okay. I just retweeted it because that's nice. We got enemies. Enemies, I say. Correct. Literal black and white, no grayscale. Centaurs! Ha ha! Very good. That's how it works. Very happy about that. My goodness. Sipe, thanks for subscribing. Ooh, what do we got? Itch dust. Very good. Those arrows? Arrows, yes. Daedric Claymore. All right, so the cool thing about a Daedric Claymore is, well, we don't use long blades, but we can sell it and get a lot of money. How much money? Probably like 20,000, something like that, I imagine. We're going to Vanwick. Let's go. Very good. Let's see here. I was hoping to already be at the dungeon, but I don't think we're going to make it today, to be honest. That's unfortunate. Okay. I think we're going to... We failed to avoid the hostile encounter. Let's get this done first before we make any rash decisions. Ah, he had nothing of value. Great. Doesn't matter. I'll just plunk him a few times. Switch to my dagger. Takes a moment to switch. And here we go. He's got a dagger as well. He also has a bow and arrow, though he doesn't use it nearly as much as I do. Okay, assassin's dead. Which means I'm probably poisoned if it's an assassin. Let's check. We are not poisoned as far as we can tell. That's fine. So we're going to save. And now, we are going to head on out. We are done with Daggerfall